All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to, Bards of New York. We are back. Or I should say, I am back. I am here as the DM. And also, our beloved... What the fuck are you doing?
I'm checking the sound.
Oh, okay.
What am I doing? My job.
Our beloved boat boy is here. He is back again. We are, as always, not always completely complete, because our sweet William Champion, DM of the Regulus campaigns, and also our sweet soft Callias of this campaign, is in Boston right now, and we'll be in Boston for the next a little over a month, and we'll return in a few weeks' time. He is performing in a theater company's production of Julius Caesar as Cassius. So if anybody's in the New England area around Boston, go see him. We'll put all the details within our Discord.
Yep.
He's also playing Tree 4.
I hope he is.
So.
Dead Roman soldier.
He's playing the fourth tree lost in the tree.
I'm crying.
Oh my god, though.
You know, that's actually Laurence Olivier's first role.
He was
the Lost Tree.
Tree 4.
Yeah, Tree 4.
So if you're in the Boston area, go see Will. We'll put all the details in our Twitch. Not Twitch, our Discord. Why are they all like Twitch, Discord, Shudder? Like, you
Discord
know what I mean?
Now tells me every time
Why
I
are they
log
all
in
succinct?
it was going to be named Wyvern.
They're all really...
Really? It was going to be called Wyvern?
Yeah.
What was?
Do you know?
The original name they were looking at for Discord was going to be Wyvern. It tells me every time I log in. We're like, the first name we're looking at.
That.
Wyvern, I like Wyvern, yeah.
I think that
I feel like
Discord's closer to the ambiguous nature that they wanted to convey. The Wyvern's very much like what it was made for.
We're for nerds.
For the dern.
for all those goddamn
But then Sony was
nerds.
probably like, hey, maybe we should just kind of like just course correct
Yeah.
a little bit.
Let's sow some Discord.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh.
And just a quick hello to everybody. B-Town, hey. Yes, Hannah's wig is great. Also, Havoc Lord, thank you for popping in. Miles Minshew, friend of the show. Well, you're all friend of the show. Let's see who else. Amic, thanks for popping in earlier, and we'll see. Thank you everybody for popping in for the stream and coming back to Cordia. Also, another quick announcement before we continue on to our recap is next week. It is the 4th of July on Monday, and not necessarily that we want to celebrate the United States of America and decisions politically that it is making, but what I like to think about that holiday is it's a good excuse to spend time with family. So we will be taking the week off to go. We will be across to spend time with family and with each other, because it's a good excuse to. So next week we will not be streaming, but catch us the week after for the second episode of the second verse of the Nightmare Krew. Bloop, 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 bloop. Any other announcements? Anything else that anybody else wants to say?
I'm just so happy to be back in this world. Do you want to introduce our new special thing?
Huh? The follow-up.
I mean, you can.
We could do that. We could do that.
I don't know what the special thing is. So we are doing a summer fall fundraiser. We're starting a fundraiser for us. We want to make some improvements on the stream. What we have. And last summer we wanted to do a fundraiser, but
you got cancer.
I got cancer. I had to have a testicle removed, and it just turned in. It just. I mean, I put my bank account information online. Like it's all good. We are kind of take another crack at our fundraiser. We have more announcements to come, but we do have a little thing in the Discord that I think Hannah will put in right now. That if you wish to donate, we want to improve this stream for you guys and give you the best possible product as we absolutely can, via sound, via video, via everything. Like any kind of minis we have, we want to improve the stream for you, and also for us, and enjoy playing with you guys. So that will be starting up, and I think we'll probably launch it officially, and it's going to be through mostly Instagram, correct?
Yeah, mostly it's going to happen on Instagram.
Okay.
We'll talk about it on here, but Instagram is where all of our stuff really happens, Instagram and Discord. So that's where we'll be
Yeah, so
Link
if
in the
anybody's feeling
doobly-doo.
generous, so go ahead, Dan.
Link in the doobly-doo for all you Wheezy Waiter fans. That's a very niche joke that none of you get, and I'm gonna drink my
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be anything.
Welcome back, Dan.
It's so nice to have you back. Way to finish your old-fashioned.
Finish
Also,
before we start the game.
Happy end of Pride, everyone.
Oh yeah, happy end of Pride. Oh,
Pride,
yeah.
Pride never ends.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Pride never ends, but
yeah.
you know, it's the end of the Pride month, you know.
In this house, Pride never ends, but absolutely, for all of
It's the
our
last
LGBTQ community folks at the table and watching and listening, we thank you all for your bravery. You are seen, you are loved, you are heard, and you always have a place at our table. Other than that, what was the special thing?
Our new recap and our
Oh!
video.
I whispered it to you, so you wouldn't have to.
The thing you worked so
Embarrass
hard
yourself.
on.
I'm so
Welcome
nervous. I
back,
haven't
Woody.
DM'd in months, and so I'm nervous.
Chat Woody's nervous.
So we have a couple new videos that we spent the last week and a half-ish making for you guys. And so please sit back, relax, take a couple sips of your drink, and enjoy.
And remember what the fuck
Dan,
happened.
could you roll that beautiful bean footage?
Our story began like any other. The tangling of paths, the beginnings of a song, incited by
A search for adventure.
A curse keeping an heir from their home.
A deal with the genie.
Fleeing a shameful tragedy. A search for stolen family.
hired by sibling archaeologists, Cora and Hugh Thornton, a party of mismatched missionaries set off to plunder a tomb for its knowledge and riches. Met by various forms of undead, they fought their way to the heart of the sepulchre, the resting place of Dinokrates, a forgotten king of antiquity. The party unwittingly released the specter of the king, and as he rose from his grave, he spoke a prophecy thus.
With these 3 seals, a chain to Mobiaux will crumble. The scions of the heirs will protect those worthy of Mobiaux. Present the seals to the throne to reseed the sands of time.
The crew followed the clues through the desert to the caverns of an oasis. After many obstacles, they found it, the crash site of the ancient city of Mobiaux. Once among the wreckage, they found a specter of Leonidas' missing daughter, Keepa. The apparition of the tiny, half-leonine girl possessed the ailing body of Cora Thornton, and informed them that Cora can be helped if they take her to where Keepa is.
Keepa Cora led them to a piece of Mobian tech still intact, known as the Well. After ascending the tower, they came into contact with an arcane nanodeck interface, or ANDI for short. ANDI was and is an arcane intelligence that seems to have an endless well of knowledge. Here they learn that there are multiple iterations of their world across different timelines. These timelines were created when the king of Mobiaux, Thelakas, deemed a timeline a failure and decided to start a new one. And he explained there are currently 5 iterations in total. Leonidas' missing daughter and wife were taken to the 5th iteration. The crew, and almost everyone they know and love, were still in the 4th.
Lastly, Andy revealed that a gate exists in the well that can be used to travel between different iterations. The fuel needed to power it, a rare mineral called temporite, a mineral whose origins are linked to Mobiaux itself. The crew only had enough temporite for 1 person to pass through. Torn between reuniting with his family and saving an innocent life, Leonidas reluctantly agreed that it should be Cora who travels to the 5th iteration so she can be healed. The crew agreed that the next course of action was to find the deposits of temporite located all across Cordia, then travel to the 5th iteration to reunite Leonidas with his family. Hopefully, in the process, they'd find a way to save their iteration from deteriorating like the past 3.
Cora's brother, Hugh Thornton, went north to learn more about this Mobiaux. The crew went south to acquire more temporite. They found themselves at sea, aboard the vessel the Sweet Marie, and with the help of a new ally, Trout Hall, they are able to acquire some temporite after cleansing an underwater temple. Their course then shifted to the shattered isle, Fidicilas, Callias' home, where an ancient volcano housed Callias' childhood friend, Eris. Previously thought dead, Eris had become an oracle of the iterations, and with her guidance, the crew viewed their past lives from all other iterations. All except Callias, who was told that they are an exceptionally rare kind of being. A soulless. A being who belongs to only one iteration.
Before leaving the Shattered Isle, they picked up a new ally. A knight who was looking to make a name for himself, Leopold Rittenhask. And might I add, he's rather dashing.
On their journey to the next temporite deposit, Leonidas was visited in his dream by a man calling himself Ozymandias, who represents an organization simply called the Community, and their goal is to make the world a better place. He told Leonidas that he could supply the temporite he needed to go to the 5th iteration, with one condition. Leonidas must kill someone for him. Leonidas agreed.
While acquiring more temporite on the island of Sisonius, Atticus Tumer, Lilith's long-lost uncle, outed her full identity to the party. Lilith was the Dauphin of the Grand Duchy of Revan and heir to the throne. Lilith had discovered dubious machinations orchestrated by the Sage of Necromancy, the most powerful necromancer in Cordia. A tracking rune was placed on her neck, and a threat to kill her family should she return to Revan to hinder his plans. Atticus volunteered to transfer the tracking rune to himself in exchange for an invitation back to Revan when the time comes.
Leonidas disclosed his deal with Ozzy to the crew. They immediately called Ozzy in for a chat and were added to the contract. Ozzy gave them their target, a being named Rycroft Kane of House Vex. After learning that Rycroft is in Marvelhold, they immediately teleported to the city.
The Nightmare Krew were met with a battle playing out before them. The city was under siege. Talking their way into the keep, they were escorted to the throne room, where the King of the Amber Cascades, the Sage of Necromancy, and Rycroft conveniently waited. Rycroft revealed he was a prospective heir for the 1st iteration. However, he failed the trials and has been traveling from iteration to iteration, trying to keep them from collapsing. He made it clear he wants to make the world a better place, but not on the community's terms.
Rycroft instructed our party to break the deal with Ozymandias and prepare for battle. With the might of Ryujin's dragon, they managed to prevail, but victory came at a cost. Leonidas was killed in the fray. During the emotional fallout, Rycroft promised to bring Leonidas back with the help of Dinocrates. The catch? The crew must travel to the 5th iteration right now. Little time was taken to consider the consequences, good or bad, of their decision, as the fractured Nightmare Krew agreed to go with Rycroft.
Rittenhask stepped through the portal first. Leonidas's lifeless body cradled in his arms. The first city of Mobiaux sprawled out before them, a floating metropolis above a fledgling landscape that would someday become the continent of Korea. The bloodied party met with Leonidas's wife, Yara, and their war-forged companion, P.A.N.T.S. They handed the body over to Dinocrates, or as Keeper calls him, Doug. After weeks of waiting for test results and Ember abandoning the party and going out on his own, Rittenhask Lilith, Ryujin, and Rycroft learn that Leonidas' soul belongs in the 4th iteration and therefore is cut off from joining back with his body here in the 5th iteration. Our party must make nice with Thelikas for a chance to convince him to lift the magic that prevents people in Mobiaux from resurrecting themselves.
After a month of gathering resources and gaining favors in the hopes of an invitation to Thelikas' private sanctum, the party discovered a false hydra, luring children into its lair and consuming them. And it is there that the party met an ex-circus performer, Bim Bam, who was investigating the same mystery. The false hydra was eventually destroyed, but the only clue of its origins being the branded runes on the corpse that seem to be influencing the creature's dark deeds. And it is here where we begin the second verse of our song, with the crew looking to
make friends with the enemy.
Hold the rest of the Nightmare Krew together.
Lighten the mood.
Reunite a new found family.
Not look back.
Make the losses worth something.
Bring back a lost soul.
Welcome back to Cordia, and the next verse in the Ballad of the Nightmare Krew.
And we are also looking to maybe getting, I'll just like maybe hint and tease, some new art to kind of update for this, but we're seeing how things turn out first. So.
Does that mean like who you're gonna kill?
Did we mention the fundraiser?
That's another part of it, huh? So, friends, as the camera pans back down, we found, as per the recap, our crew had traveled into the 5th iteration, to the floating, futuristic, arcane city in the sky, Cordia, with all of its technological advancements, flying cars, bikes, a rail system, and where magic blends with science, and you can't really tell the difference between the two. You worked hard to get to where you are today, and after a very well-planned and well-executed heist with our new companion, Bim Bam Doodles, and our also new companion to the crew, P.A.N.T.S. You all were able to steal an invitation to the Fete of Antiquity, which is the party where all the movers and shakers of Mobiaux. Wow, that's how I get into the dialect.
Fucking hand, why don't
the movers and shakers of Mobiaux, all rub elbows, maybe caress some ankles, and grease some wheels.
What a collection of things that they could be
goddamn
doing.
sex dungeon? What the fuck's going on?
You don't know yet. So, our camera pans back down onto our wonderful, what's left of our Nightmare Krew in the new editions, within the villa of Doug, aka Dino, aka Dinocrates, where you guys have just finished about 2 weeks after a heist, and I just want to check in on everybody. And what have you been doing in these last 2 weeks? Bim Bam, we discussed a little bit what you did. And also, Bim Bam, could you describe yourselves for the people who have yet to meet you on stream?
Yes. I am 30 foot tall.
What did he say?
Bim Bam is a court jester looking figure with a lithe figure and all around silly disposition. He's got the classic jester hat that has the little bells on the end of it. So he jingles when he walks. He's
Does
got
he
a
fold? That's a recent joke.
Okay. You're so hip.
Oh, cool, you watch TikTok.
He also has a patchwork cape that looks like it's made out of a bunch of different random pieces of fabric. He is a tiefling, and he has pale white skin, kind of like porcelain. Yeah,
Cool.
He's a fucking nutcase.
I like that. What's because P.A.N.T.S would want to know, what's Bim Bam's favorite color?
What is Bim Bam? What is Bim Bam's favorite color?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. But if you want me to, I will. Just kidding.
I would like to know.
I'm a fan of pink,
Oh.
red, blue, green, yellow, purple, white, black,
Okay.
flamingo, turpentine.
So when asked what your favorite color is, you just say all? Is that what it is?
Do you like all the colors?
Did I name all the colors?
You named them.
On most of them, yeah.
Did I name all of them?
So, okay, the better question, which one is not your favorite color?
That's a good question.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Well, kill me then, Bim Bam. What's your favorite color? Or what's not your favorite color?
Periwinkle.
Fuck Periwinkle.
Okay.
Is it because of the color, or is it because of the name?
You know, I honestly don't even think I could point out Periwinkle in like in a lineup. Yeah, I just don't like the name. Fuck that.
That's fair. That's fair.
And how has Bim Bam been spending the last 2
I
weeks?
went to the nearby sports field, and I put a special type of adhesive on the it's essentially baseball. Because Dan
I don't
said-
think anybody's copyrighted baseball. We can call it baseball.
It's fair. Mobiaux baseball.
Mobiaux baseball.
Mobiaux baseball. And I put adhesive on the balls, all of the balls, and all of the bats. And so it's a special type of listen. It's a special type of adhesive that only sticks at high velocities.
So if the batter is bad, then it doesn't work?
Sure, but the first time it hits, do you?
I know because I've never heard it.
The batter hits the ball.
Uh-huh.
It makes the crack sound, right? Like the big whack. And everyone goes, but where's the ball?
Oh, that's quite funny, yeah. When are you doing that? I'll come watch the next game with you.
No, I was there, and it was. I mean, I was a little disappointed because I was rooting for the Temporites, and they were at bat, but it was quite humorous.
You're not rooting for the Ravens.
Well,
The Reavers? What is the other baseball team?
Yeah, P.A.N.T.S. What's the other stats of the other team?
The teams are the Temporite Temptations and the Revan Riders.
Oh, yes, the Riders. I mean, of course I would root for them if they were playing another team, but you know how the song goes: root for the home team.
Oh, so you're one of those.
I mean, I now live in the city that they reside, so yes.
So you're one of those fans that just roots for the team at whatever city you're living in. You
I
don't
mean,
really have true loyalty.
Lilith, let's be honest here. There aren't many teams to root for, and having just been introduced to the sport,
We could make a team.
you know, I've been wanting to do this. To make it. Would we like to make a baseball team at one point?
We could call it the Nightmare Krew. I'd like to be the manager.
Make them out of marionettes.
I think you'd be a great catcher there, P.A.N.T.S.
I don't think I should be a catcher. I'd like to be the manager.
Okay.
I know how to manage things well.
But what if you're talented at catching?
Boy, I'm sure you're fun at parties.
Yara has told me I am quite the hoot.
I agree.
Is that a sex thing?
No, what?
P.A.N.T.S was really sensitive about that subject.
Yes, I don't have... Anyway.
Does a Kevinite
I guess we don't.
Have-
I guess we know what the P doesn't stand for.
have an appendage?
No.
Oh,
Seems
feel like
but we
this
didn't
is
know
very-
because Doug has an appendage. We've learned this, right?
that's kind of personal.
We asked him.
That's true. We did ask him, especially because we wanted to know if you're sleeping with Leonidas' wife, Yara.
And he's not.
He's not. No.
Anyways,
So Bim Bam had some fun at a baseball game. Lilith, what'd you do in these last couple weeks after the heist?
I visited the portal where we came through in the abandoned docks.
Okay.
I hang out there quite a bit when I'm not working to rub elbows with the higher up families. And I hung out with Ryujin there. And then when I wasn't doing that, I was with Keepa and Yara. And I played my violin for Keepa. I won't play it for anybody else, but Keepa I'll play my violin for.
Yeah, Keepa definitely likes it. She's like, Lilith, that song's a little too sad. Can you do something more like, I don't know, lively and festive?
Can you lighten the fuck up?
I like the sad stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of sadness, and I think maybe there's a chance to lighten the fuck up.
Keepa, you're right, I guess. I've never played music for anyone, and it's always been for me to process my sad feelings, but I think you're right.
I didn't mean it in any way to upset you. I'm sorry.
No. It's nice to hear that.
I think
and it's nice to know that you want to be happy after all that's happened to you.
Yeah. I think it's good that you use it to process things. I process things by, and she points towards a thing, because you're probably sitting in her workshop right now that she has, that Doug has kind of set aside for her. And it's this, like, a thing over a little tarp that she doesn't want to show anybody yet. But it's something she's been working on pretty closely for the last little while. So that's what I do when I have a lot going on. I work on my project, but
Yeah, how old is she?
She's like 8, 10.
Yeah.
I just,
That's what she'd be.
in the last couple months now that you guys have been here, it's been nice to have people that my dad knew and were friends with, right? You mean, I assume you're friends. And I know we're gonna get him back. Like, I've made that, I don't have any other decision other than that. So, there's a lot of sadness, yes, but I mean, if you guys are here, why can't you guys be not happy, but you got here. You can do anything.
I know, and I think we're working on it. I think we're getting there with the help of you and Yara and P.A.N.T.S and even Bim Bam. We've been through a lot, but I think although we have to continue to fight the good fight, we're finding a way to be a little more less broody about it.
Yeah, I think broody sometimes.
Sometimes I wish that Amber had been here to meet P.A.N.T.S and Bim and you and Yara.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know Ember. And I think wherever they are, I think they're working through some stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ember, I hardly know her.
I just... I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for playing for me.
Always. Well, let's go find your mum.
Okay.
Yes, what does the mom sound like?
Well, okay, so that's... You've been doing that. P.A.N.T.S.
Yeah.
What have you been doing for the last 2 weeks post-heist of Yuri Durzrik? Oh god, what's the last name I gave this guy? Yuri.
You should have just had his last name be something.
Fucking what?
Yuri.
I always do like Keith, John. Like I do all those names. I wanted to do like a new fun name. You know what I mean? Durzrik.
Wow. What a
Gurzrek.
What a hit from home.
After the heist of the mobster Yuri Gurzrek, what have P.A.N.T.S been doing?
P.A.N.T.S has been checking in on, always making sure that Yara and Keepa are okay. It's kind of his. Oh, also for the people that don't know, P.A.N.T.S is a.
Oh yeah, just describe P.A.N.T.S and tell us about P.A.N.T.S because you're a new character.
Sentient pair of pants, right?
P.A.N.T.S is a sentient pair of pants.
Oh my god, it's the wrong trousers.
No, so P.A.N.T.S is actually, for those that don't know, P.A.N.T.'s actual name is pleated. What?
Is P.A.N.T.S pleated?
Pleated, gaucho.
Oh, gotcha. P.A.N.T.S pleated. His actual name is K-161142019, which is you'll learn. Are we talking about how much you want to talk about?
Boy, that would be fun to shout out.
We're not talking about Kevin's right now.
Okay. Well, then you'll learn what half of that means. But Keepa has called him P.A.N.T.S. Which if you can figure out why, good for you. Yes, and he is a Warforged for those looking in the traditional D&D world. Kind of robot, but he has more of a human form-esque, and he's pure Vanta black, which is the darkest, blackest color that you can have.
Like a bantha.
Like a bantha?
You know, like from... No, don't worry.
Never
Don't worry. Deep cut right there.
Yeah.
Bantha fodder.
And he's very, very new to having sentience in the understanding, like how to interact with humans, but mostly has been taught by Yara and Keepa about how to interact with people and interact with other creatures and other humans, or rather humans and creatures, for he is not neither of those. Yeah, and it's about 6'4", and yeah. Doesn't wear clothes. Really.
So no pants. Like B-Town said. Team no pants.
Team no pants. For character named Pants. No pants.
And so, let me jump in really quick. For those of you who know, we are kind of starting in media res with this verse of the ballad. And before we did this, we did a game called The Quiet Year, which everybody hasn't not looked at The Quiet Year. It's a wonderful game. The name of the creator escapes me, but we'll post it in our Discord. We have. And it's a map making game about the end of the world. And as a team, we all built Cordia together. And a lot of the Mobiaux. Fuck. Thank you.
What did you say?
I said Cordia. We built Mobiaux, the city we're in, together in like kind of 1,000 years ago, and now it's been 1,000 years since a Mobiaux had started, or 1,001, I should say.
Oh, that was 100.
No, it's 1,000.
Oh wow.
I switched it.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing, and when it comes to Warforged, we're actually, if you're okay with it, I'm gonna call them automatons. And there's two types of automatons, and it's really just what they're referred to as. There's the Kevinites, which is what P.A.N.T.S is. It's an arcane intelligence that has been turned into, or has reached its own sentience and has its own agency. P.A.N.T.S is one of those. There's many of them. Because there's other Kevins out there, or Kevinites, who aren't. If they aren't sentient, they're just Kevins. If they are sentient, they're Kevinites. And then the other side of the automaton subrace, if we will, are the Jacobites, which are the sons of Jacob, or the children of Jacob, which are flesh beings, like a
Jacob and friends.
Jacob and sons.
Damn it.
You're good. Which are humanoids, elves, dwarves, halflings, what have you, who have taken their souls and transported them into an automaton body. Cyborgs, exactly. So one comes from an artificial intelligence that has reached sentience, that's Kevinites, and then there is the one that comes from a organic sentience, that's the Jacobites. Just so a little bit of world building, and in case we use any of those words for the stream, you can hear them.
That's what those we're not making biblical.
So what is P.A.N.T.S?
An android. Cyborg still has some organic.
Been doing?
P.A.N.T.S, they
I thought they were bifittings. They are organic. They're part organic. No, they're just taking their soul.
He probably will continue to meet. He doesn't really know the rest of the people. He super doesn't know Bim Bam, so he goes and talks to Bim Bam. He's quite confused by Bim Bam. He's never really met a person like Bim Bam, so and he writes down all the colors that Bim Bam says. He's also told that the way you introduce yourself is you ask some questions about the person, then you ask their favorite color. So it's Keepa. That's how he's learned. Yes, and then he definitely spends some time making sure that he continues to teach Lilith some dancing. This was something that was done in the what we've done here, but Lilith, there's a place where you can go dancing, and Lilith is very interested, and Kevin. P.A.N.T.S knows some.
Are we gonna have a romance between Lilith and Kevin?
Wow.
Lilith romance is an artificial intelligence.
All of them.
Every Kevin.
This whole season's gonna be a plot of her.
Wow. Like a little girl.
We're gonna have Joaquin Phoenix come and play.
The dude's behind her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly.
And it's then Lilith on the couch, and then a bunch of Kevins.
Bunch of cyborgs.
Oh god.
And then he'll definitely he spends some time talking to Yara, and
what about
gaining some more information about the relationship between he's intrigued at the relationship she had with Leonidas and what has prompted her. I don't know how much I want to say, but just the relationship and what we had previously decided about. I don't want to want to say it either because I don't know. Just like the decisions that she's making about, or she wants to make about Leonidas.
Ask her a question.
Hello, Yara.
P.A.N.T.S. Hello.
Incredible. Great. Good to know. Good to know. That's what she sounds like. Why? I know that you love Leonidas and you want to bring him back.
Yeah.
Why? What is this? I've never understood the feeling of love. And why would you want to bring him back?
She like brushes her hair back. Since she is what, half Leonin? Or is Yara human?
She was git capped.
Yara is probably 75% human, 25%.
Okay, so quarter Leonin. Really, she says like her eyes are a different color, very cat-like, and she has a slight, her ears are slightly higher and almost kitty-like. And there's a smile on her face.
Welcome back
and she
to
has
the furry
a
land.
few little whiskers. Yeah. Welcome back to the furries. Now, P.A.N.T.S, I think you'll find a day when you meet someone or have a thing that you care about a lot, and just all that's on your mind. And
Is she? What?
she's from Revan.
She's from Revan?
This is part of the lore.
Oh.
Her parents are from Revan, dude.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, she's speaking with a Scottish accent.
I did write this character.
And Scottish.
They're both.
Oh.
Scottish and French. The higher class speaks more of a French dialect. She's a lower class.
Got it.
You're using Scottish to mask your high.
No, that's her accent.
That's how you, okay.
Because there's so lore. There are the moon elves who live up in Revan.
Right.
And then there are the sun elves who live down in Niboo. And the sun elves have a more French accent.
You're right.
The moon elves have a more
you knowing
Scottish
my
accent,
characters
but
better
they
than
have
you.
like an agreement where they share their two cities. They're like sister cities.
Says the man whose character is from
a quick break. Dangerous. Dangerousy?
No, dangerous hyperbole.
Oh, dangerous.
Dangerousy, not you. Not you making it up completely. You completely made it up. Like I just simply know that that's not what they said.
I just want to point out.
That sounds like a great song.
P.A.N.T.S being programmable Android needing terrestrial support is really good.
That's not what it is. I'll give you a hint to figure. P.A.N.T.S is pretty easy to figure out because keep figuring it out. I'll give you a hint. If you look at the numbers of that I said,
it spells out pants.
Nope.
Kind of.
Damn it, Kyle. I just called you Kevin. Damn it, Kyle.
Damn it, Kevin.
Damn it, Kevin.
Damn it.
Okay.
Bim bam.
Now, P.A.N.T.S.
Yes.
When you have someone you'll find or something, you'll care about them, and you'll build a life with them, and you.
I care about you, but I don't want to build a life with you.
That's okay. That's called a friend.
I don't think I have the capability to love.
I disagree.
Oh, I'm gonna
I think I didn't think I necessarily knew what it was until suddenly I was sitting on a bluff with this goofy, broad man, and he took my hand and just gave it a quick squeeze. Just a quick 1, 2, 3. And
I wonder if he was learning to count.
no, he just squoze my hand 3 times. That's it.
He what?
He squoze my hand 3 times. And just with the view and placing my head on his shoulder, I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my days with this man. And if there's any chance that we could be together again, and there is, I will take it. Because my days without him will be not as vibrant, colorful. Not that I wouldn't enjoy the friendships I have or the love I have for my daughter, the people I care about in the communities I'm taking care of, but to share that with someone, your partner, that's special. And I think you have a capability for it. I just think you don't know that you have it until suddenly somebody squeezes your hand.
Fascinating. And you see in I'm making this up on the spot. D&D. Hold on. It's not gonna come. P.A.N.T.S has something on his left arm that kind of opens up, a la, for you football fans, a little playbook, but not really that. And it kind of flaps open, and P.A.N.T will take his right hand and press it here. And anytime he learns something new, such as a memory or an emotion, he takes this hand, he presses into here, and he records how that emotion should feel. It goes.
As you have it hand out, just kind of reaches out and grabs it, and just gives it a little squeeze.
Please don't.
Why?
That's close. I don't know how. I've not had two hands. This is the hand that records emotion. What are you holding that one for?
I just wanted to grab it for you.
I've never done this before. A new discovery, huh? Alright. And once he records the emotion, he kind of sets it in stone and closes it up. And he goes, fascinating love. I will have to try that.
You have to try it quite a few times until you get it right. But that's a lesson for another day. Quick, I have to do some work. Nice talk.
A nice talk to you too.
Aye. Alright, and she goes back to, she has this like tablet, her own Pandy, if you will.
What does P.A.N.T stand for?
Personal Arcane Nano Deck Interface.
Thank you.
Handy.
No.
What does handy stand for?
That's under the table.
A handheld personal.
A handheld personal.
Yeah.
So
Arcane
Pandy is an iPad.
A handy
is more like an iPod.
Yeah. The Steve Jobs is like, I am now introducing handies to Mobiaux.
No.
Jesus. Okay. Now transferring. Ryujin.
Not it being
graphic for that.
Ryujin.
1,001 years and we're just getting handies.
In the 2 weeks prior to the
Fete.
The heist.
Post heist, prior to the Fete. What have you been doing?
You know, I've been exploring. I've been vibing. I've been going to Wink and doing my shopping. I read to Keepa and the animals every night before bed.
Animals.
I have animals. Remember, I'm a
Fucking
fucking zookeeper.
I'm a fucking zookeeper.
He's kidnapped every child animal he could.
Well, I have 2 living animals and 1 inside an egg currently, but
yes, you do. Is the egg that's not hatched the stone one? The gem one, right?
no,
Hundreds
it's
of
the egg
dead
that I stole from.
You have a dinosaur
the
egg.
island.
The dinosaur.
The dinosaur egg.
You took an egg from the crystalline place in Finalizing, didn't you?
That's where I got the egg from. Yes.
There's 2 eggs that you got.
I have 2 eggs.
If I remember
Oh
correctly,
yes.
you had the egg that you got from Sarah that Ember took a liking to and saved from
That's
the
right, that's
T-Rex.
right, yes.
And you also got an egg from the temple
That's correct.
in Olakos.
That is correct. I forgot.
So you have 2 eggs.
Yes. So I am a walking zoo.
Oh my god, though. Okay. So you've been shopping?
And I've been teaching Beans new things. So beans can be. I've been teaching Bean how to fight enemies.
Ooh.
So that beans can be helpful in the battle.
What's the command word for that?
The command word is Sikkim.
Sikkim?
Sikkim beans.
Okay.
Can you say it like Miles did?
Beans.
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 I'm lightheaded.
Guys, God.
I kill mothers so I can be a mother myself.
Jesus cow.
It's
Wow.
very Scarlet Witch of you.
Yeah, wow. That is, very,
You're right.
Spoilers!
Well, I mean, come on now.
Actually, I've only killed one. Yes.
We
Just the
have
mom
not
and
even
beans.
actually started.
Okay. Welcome back.
Okay.
Do we describe our fits?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do need to do that.
I want to wait for the
The ball. Let's wait for the ball.
Yeah.
Or the Fete. We'll describe our fits up to the Fete.
Gotta describe our fits for the Fete.
Right.
Fits for the Fete, not Boba.
I got my fit.
As you are
Fit.
chatting and like working beans,
My
Ryujin
Fitbit.
comes up.
You mean Rinhas?
Rinhas, yeah. Rinhas comes up. God, fucking names. And kind of sees you and goes, Ryujin, how's training going?
Oh my
Putting
god.
on a
Oh my god, I
chapstick.
forgot about this. Holy fuck.
It's pretty good.
Right where he left off.
Staying big and strong. Teaching my kid Beans how to do the things, you know.
Good. I was just, wondering. I mean, probably after the Fete, since it's in like a few days. Would you like to know? I got a couple Mobiaux.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering if you want to go on a ride one day. We could ride to the outer rings, or maybe even to what's the name of the city? River.
Sure. That'd be wonderful.
Yes, I just thought it would be. I'd like to go on an outing with you.
An outing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Bet.
Time and place. Just let me know.
After the Fete, we can go and we can go find some. Oh, I've heard of this really excellent whiskey distillery down in Riva.
Oh yeah.
Could go there and
Call Great
Have a good whiskey. You know, I love to drink.
I know.
Let's make it happen.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Well,
Hashtag.
I'm just gonna go
Ask.
for a walk. See you later.
I'll see you later, Rittenhouse.
Right. Bye, Ryujin.
I'll see you later.
Just kind of like walks off, like head held high. Okay.
Mobiaux.
Love is in the
The city of love.
The city of love.
I love it.
Mobiaux is for lovers.
Ryujin.
I'm a fan.
So, anything else we'd like
You're
to
not gonna ask
add?
Lilith?
Pants?
What?
What?
You're not gonna ask Lilith?
I answered my question.
Yeah, I already asked Lilith.
I answered my question.
Fuck me, alright.
I went Bam Bam, Lilith,
I'm not
Pants,
Bam
Ryujin.
Oh, you went that way. You did a little bow tie, if you will.
Yeah, a little hourglass.
Alright.
So, anything else we'd like to add before we move on?
No, I've got my outfit for the Fete. Does everybody else have their outfits?
I don't think I will be wearing anything.
We can polish you up, make you look real shiny.
Someone's calling me. My father's calling me.
Answer.
David, we are having a stream.
David?
Should I answer?
No.
Yes.
I'm a little worried.
Do it. Answer your phone.
Hey, Dad. I'm currently streaming on Twitch. Do you need something? No, I'm doing something. I love you, and I've got to go.
Hi. Twitch chat. Say hi to David.
Okay, I actually have to go, Dad.
Hi, Davy
I'll call
Cracks.
you later, okay? Bye.
How is he?
He seems good.
Good.
He wanted to know something, and then I cut him off. So.
Nice.
Anyway.
All right.
Well, we could have asked chat to weigh in.
That's true.
Yeah, we could have. I guess next time.
Yeah, here we go.
So, as you guys kind of finish this week,
B-Town.
Yo, David, did you not know they were playing a game?
God. So,
how does that person know?
That just means that we
I
just
said the name.
You just
Oh,
said
you
David
said the name.
literally
Okay.
like 5 times.
All right. His name is David.
Funny.
So, after the 2 weeks, it is the night or the day before the Fete. The Fete of Antiquity. And we all gather into the villa. It's about a 30-minute walk from your safe house apartment that you guys have been staying in they've been aging the Sill spirit within. And there's Doug and Rycroft, all in kind of the meeting room, the situation room, if you will. There's a large table in the center, lots of kind of not screens, but nano deck interfaces where they can like interact with, draw things out, put things on, and we see them waiting. We all kind of shuffle on in, and there we are with Doug, the man we have been kind of striving to get to the last few months, or Dinokrates, as we also know him. Just to describe him, he is in simple robes, kind of dresses against the style of Mobiaux. The style of Mobiaux is very straight lines, very kind of Art Deco, lavish. He wears a very simple, almost toga-like outfit. Turns as you all enter in. He goes, "Hello. I trust that we had a good last couple weeks."
Yeah, but I think we're ready to get to work.
Good. Bim Bam. How have you been?
Who was asking?
Kind of looks you up and down. Your mom.
You've seen her?
She's worried about you. Good. I made a pot of tea if anyone wants to help themselves. Go ahead. Point and gestures to a teapot in the corner. And looks at you all. Let me pull my notes. So, tonight is the Fete of Antiquity. We remember it's being held at the Al Dente Orchards out on the Green Ring. For those you know, and also us at home, Mobiaux is a floating city in the sky, and it is orbited by 4 things. One is the artificial moon, that is Kevin V1. That is where most of the arcane arcane intelligence is housed and communicates to all of the drones throughout the city. The other thing orbiting the city of Mobiaux is the first house. The house where Thelikas slumbered during that first year of Mobiaux.
It orbits?
It orbits.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It now orbits. And then also 2 halo-like rings that are probably about a couple football fields in width. And one of them is strictly for farming and other things. What is damaged and still remains damaged, and it's called the Scorched Plain, I think is what we ended up calling it. The Scorched Lane is what we call it. I have the map over here. The Scorched Lane, but most of it is still working as farms for Mobiaux, almost hydroponics-like. And that is run by what is left of the Aldante family.
Aldante.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks.
Yeah, welcome back. Aldantes. And they have a beautiful orchard that is where the Fete of Antiquity is being held. So, as Doug speaks, our goal here at this party tonight is not to have fun, to drink, but I'm sure that you will enjoy your fair share. But we need to make contact and make nice with the council, the Hourglass Court. It is the personal court that Thelicas is privy to. There are 6 pseudo-7 members. First one is Lucinda Winchester. She's one of the heads of the most prominent families here on Mobiaux. Second is another prominent family member, Winston Shanks. He's one of the more up-and-coming kind of banking families. They really focus on the tin economy.
Wait, Winchester?
Exactly. It's exactly what you think.
I said what I said. Next is the Dyad. The Dyad is 2 of the oldest beings here on Mobiaux, save for Thelicas and I guess myself. But that's going to be Silas and Simeon Vex. They're kind of crotchety, but so be warned. Next is Jacob, the leader of the Jacobites and the book and the word of Jacob. The first Jacobite automaton, also a member. So you'll find him there as well. And the last 2 is the captain of the Ryoshi Guard, Runda Valtimeri.
I'm sorry.
You have a question?
So just to make sure I've got everyone, I've got Lucinda Winchester, Winston Shanks, the Dyad, Jacob, and Runda Valtimeri.
Yes, she's the captain of the Ryoshi Guard.
As in Ryujin Valtimeri?
Yes. I don't know his last name, Ryujin, but yes. The Ryoshi Guard is named after the progenitor of the Valtimeri line, Ryoshi. And they are...
Here, in this iteration.
Yes. They are the personal guard to Thelicas. A group of dragon riders.
The Valtimeri, the whole family.
Not the whole family, but many of them are part of the Ryoshi Guard. And Runda is the captain of them. She's the personal security for Thelicas.
Okay.
And then finally is the hardest one to be able to find, but the voice of the people. They are often in disguise. You won't know who they are. You'll see them, but you won't. I don't know who they are. But that is what the populace elects or appoints in some way, chosen. And they come and they are a representative on the council, but nobody knows who they are. They're always masked.
Okay.
Those are the contacts you need to make. Make nice. Somehow convince them that either Yuri, and looks towards Rittenhask, Yuri needs to have an audience, or somehow introduce them to the Nightmare Krew and say that the Nightmare Krew is worthy of an audience. I wouldn't say they're not going to say yes right away, but they may plant a seed to be able to get in front of Rittenhask.
Why?
Get in front of Thelicas.
Why are you called the Nightmare Krew?
Like we would have gone over this at some point.
Oh, that's fair. I probably know this already. Never mind.
Well, let's rewind. What was that conversation like?
Sometimes we make choices that to some would be told to children to keep them behaving.
I point to the what's happening here?
It's a backwards Oreo.
Oh, fun. I point to the dead body of Leonidas and I go, a nightmare.
Well, he's a member of the Nightmare Krew.
But was he a nightmare?
Oh, he made some nightmarish decisions, that's for sure.
Sure did.
I would say some decisions that, let's call a spade, got him in that position.
You're saying that he made the decision to die?
No. I don't.
The decisions that he made brought him to this conclusion.
It was the consequence of his decisions.
Sounds like a foolish human.
He wasn't human.
Sounds like a foolish creature.
I feel like we can't make the decision not to die. Hi there, Bim Bam Doodles.
This is also the moment where you first both laughed. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. So, I was my mouth was in written Hask mode. So,
what is this?
That's my foot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh Lord.
So, that's my dick. Go to the party. From what I understand, we are going to have Rittenhouse disguised as Yuri, because that is who the invitation has been made out to, and I assume you are all going to be his entourage.
I am told to be a manservant.
And
I
that
don't
you
know what
are.
that means.
To serve man.
Like a body man. Like
What is a body man?
like you're you stick to Rittenhouse or Yuri, and whatever Yuri needs, you're that person to do it for him.
Whatever.
Whatever Yuri asks for you. Yuri as in Rittenhouse.
Also, Rittenhouse, please be reasonable.
Yes, what do you mean?
Of course he's reasonable.
I'm just making sure not to have him get too far into the role play.
And when you say that, Rittenhouse kind of goes, "What do you mean?"
Oh.
I do not only role play, I embody my character.
Okay. And every time that you see him speak with someone, you have to slowly creep up and start tickling them.
That seems...
Hence, that's not a normal thing that people do.
It's a thing that
I don't know what...
body men do.
I don't...
But I like this.
It's part of
This I like. If I say pineapple, you tickle the person.
No, when you say tickle, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Jeez, do we have all night?
Coochie coo, you know?
I turn to Keepa. Is Keepa there?
Yeah, Keepa is like sitting on the table, just kind of like legs swinging, like tinkering with some sort of an orb with a little like screwdriver like tool.
Keepa,
Yeah?
tickle me.
Kind of like jumps off and walks up and kind of like reaches up and like tickles your sides and tries to. He's like, P.A.N.T.S, you're.
Can you feel pain?
Depends on the pain.
What? Can you feel physical pain?
No.
Then you won't be able to understand.
Feel
what tickling
emotional
is.
pain?
Yeah,
Then what do you mean it
I feel
depends on the
emotional
pain?
I think you're growing into it. Let's get back to the
So you're
plan.
saying I
Yes.
can't hurt your feelings?
So
Challenge.
Rittenhouse will be as Yuri and you will be his entourage. Now, you are not allowed any weapons. However, people have been known to sneak a weapon or two in from time to time.
What about musical instruments?
I also have a bag that can hold many, many things.
Those will be searched. Those would be asked to be upended, and they would know if there was a weapon hiding in them.
It's alright, we're not planning on a fight.
If you guys can conceal any weapons, that would be the best decision. Not saying that there is going to be a fight, but it's always best to hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Are we bodily searched?
Turn your head and cough.
Like a cavity?
Cavity search?
No, I mean...
That was what Bim Bam says?
My last cavity search was so good.
I don't know.
Who's at the dentist?
Oh, nice.
I didn't have any, because I brushed my teeth.
Do you have teeth up there?
I think I have one.
What?
Probably have some.
Yes.
This is too real.
Okay, so we go in, we hide some weapons, which we can figure out how to hide them, and then what?
Make contact. Talk to them. See what they're trying to do. If you can help them in any way, and if you can help them, then maybe you can gain the favor and get in front of Thelikas. If we can gain the favor of the council, we can get in front of Thelikas, and then that allows us to talk to Thelikas for the reason that you all want to talk about the 4th iteration and make a plea for Leonidas.
So we have to go in, make friends, find out what they need so that we can become friends with them, so that they can put in a good word for us with Thelikas. So
That
we can
is
eventually meet
the
them.
general idea, yes.
Okay.
Now, when should I make a scene?
That will be our 5-alarm fire kind of situation.
I do think that
5 minutes?
Oh, we'll have a code word. How about that?
Yeah. The code word.
What would the code would be? I already have pineapple.
I forget what that means.
Means you go tickle them.
You see P.A.N.T.'s only way of laughing is.
I hate that. That's disconcerting. But yes, okay, continue.
What about Gemini Cricket? That's a code word. If somebody says that, you cause a scene. Okay, Bim?
Okay.
Question. Well, no, never mind. I can look.
If anyone says it, I'll cause a scene.
No one fucking say it until you really mean it.
If any person at the party.
No, if one of us.
Oh.
Us in the party. Alright, well, we can get dressed, we can get ready, go.
Yes.
We've all been naked? No, sorry.
No.
I was just imagining us naked.
Get changed, and I assume you're taking the Earl to a party.
Yes, we have to.
Yes. So I would assume for keeping up appearances, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Does the Earl have a spouse? Do we know that? We probably know that.
Famously no. Oh, he's not the Earl. Yuri's not an Earl. He just named his car the Earl.
Yeah, you mean the car.
Oh,
We mean the car.
Oh, that's confusing. All right.
No.
I'll drive.
No.
I will drive.
Pan should drive.
I have my driver's license. Right, Keeper? That thing you made me?
That was fucking noted.
Dear God.
I just wrote that down.
Did you?
Yes.
Bim Bam greatly disapproves.
Bim bam motherfucking doodles.
Oh my God.
I like your eyes, Bim Bam.
I like your thighs. Flim flam.
Okay, back on track. Let's go.
Right. So, get changed, and we'll leave in an hour.
Sounds good.
Okay. Everybody, describe your fits. Who wishes to go?
Bim Bam turns all of his clothing inside out.
That's it?
That's it. It takes a lot of work.
I'm just implying that.
Is it?
Fuck you. You're naked.
Is it reversible?
I wasn't gonna be naked.
You don't even wear clothes. What do you mean, is it reversible?
Are your clothes reversible?
Use your eyes, man.
Are they meant to be wearing?
Where?
Are they meant to be wearing inside?
Are they meant to be wearing inside out?
Well, I don't know what you're saying there. As long as your overalls cover over your alls.
Like Zoink Scoot.
Like Zoinks, man.
As long as you know where it goes. Cover your dick.
P.A.N.T.S is wearing a black bow tie. But that's it. No. A white bow tie.
Ooh.
Little splash of
It's
color.
a white tie affair.
It's a white tie affair.
I forgot to bring my tuxedo. Like zoinks.
You're wearing just a bow tie?
I don't understand what clothes are meant for.
Ryujin takes his old cloak with the fur outlets and just puts it around his shoulders. You know,
I put it on and I go,
just a little bit of modesty.
I don't know what the point of this is.
You're dressing up for a fancy ball.
Clothes can be a thing that expresses individuality.
I don't have one. I am one of many.
You have
are
individuality. We've been through this many times.
You are P.A.N.T.S.
You're
There's
not
no other
Kevin.
P.A.N.T.S. You're not Kevin. Exactly.
I will say though, pants do come in pairs. So maybe there's pair for you.
That's true.
Pair for pants.
You'll meet the Kevinite named Shirt.
No,
Oh.
capri.
Jodhpur.
Jumper.
Cargo.
Juice on your jumper.
Cargo.
Tank.
Cargo.
Tank.
Cargo is a
what else are you
barbarian.
wearing? Ryujin?
God, I should have made cargo. I should have made
What
the
am I wearing?
character
Sorry,
cargo.
the cloak
That's
was
a better
for
character.
P.A.N.T.S. I haven't given
Yes.
my outfit yet.
All right, I'll be wearing a cloak too.
Cloak and a white bow tie. Love
That
it.
actually, you look like a pimp.
That's
Yeah, you
exactly
do.
what I was going for.
Top hats.
No hats.
Okay.
You have a cane? Who took the cane? You did.
I would call you fancy pants now.
Nice.
You see what I've done with this character? Just his dress pants.
Ryujin has he has on
See what I've done with this character.
he has on his cowboy hat. He never loses the cowboy hat.
Like Dave Filoni.
Absolutely, exactly. He
Hey, Dave Filoni, if you want to
Friend of
be
the
on the show.
also please join us. Be a guest. Like,
Yeah.
Yes,
we
Dave
would love
Filoni.
that.
I just.
Anyways,
I'd fillet you under the table.
Stop!
God,
We had him here.
Ryujin, I know you just threw him out the window. Yeah, literally.
That's how bad your prospective blowjobs are. They detract value.
Ryujin wears a vest with a white button-up shirt under it, and then he has on a poncho above that.
Ooh,
And he has a nice pair of black chinos.
What are chinos?
They're pants.
This is what Dan is asking.
They're pants. They're like, but they're like khaki, like,
well
but they're
tailored.
they fit. You know, they're fitted to the body. And then
little tapered.
that's the fit. I
I
don't
like
think I'm
that
missing
fit.
any. Oh, pair of glasses as well.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, sunglasses. Cool.
Lilith leans into her Ravani fashion, and because Riva is there, and Riva is Revan, she gets it's a off the shoulder black Swarovski crystalled dress with a train, and it's got a slit up one leg, and there's a little loop on the inside for all our dress wearers out there that she can take the loop and put it through her finger so that the dress doesn't drag on the ground and she can like run in it. And she's got some daggers strapped to her thighs, not visible.
Okay.
And in case, she's got her violin and her two bows.
The darkness and the blade.
She looks fucking fire.
Fire.
With a Y.
Rittenhask is wearing a white tuxedo with tails and a cloak that kind of hangs just off his shoulders. His arms can come through it, and a top hat.
Does he look like Kingpin?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. Very, very, very much like Kingpin.
Like Borat Kingpin.
It's me, Rittenhask. No.
I'm very happy you didn't choose that voice for that.
For Yuri, for Rittenhask or Yuri.
I'm here to protect the Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
When he's told me he has chosen
This
a
is
character
my
to have-
city.
Rittenhouse. This fit becomes you.
Oh, thanks, I had it tailored just last week. I figured if I'm playing the part, I might as well look the part.
I love you, Vanessa.
Are you becoming Ace Ventura?
No.
No, that was Dan. Anyway, okay, here we go. Go ahead.
Sure. Cora, who's also there, is dressed in a simple, like, kind of flat cap, vest, white jacket, and it looks like another bit of, like, trying to act as security for Yuri Hask.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Well, I guess you all should load into the Earl, and if
wait, before we do, have we concealed our weapons?
Oh yes, how are we concealing our weapons?
Oh, I've already concealed mine.
I mean, P.A.N.T.S doesn't really have weapons.
P.A.N.T.'s weapon is its arm.
P.A.N.T.'s weapon is his arm. He does actually have a mace and a quarterstaff, but I'm not gonna use those.
This will be hard to hide.
He's got some daggers, but they're in a side compartment. You know those shutter doors that you have? He's got one of those, and he just pulls it out. It's kind of like cryogenic chamber.
Or like the dudes are like, want to buy a watch, but you open up
your chest.
Could the cane turn into whatever type of sword that I would need, like dagger, short sword, or a long sword?
I'll let it be like a short sword.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Let me reflavor it for you, because I am a very kind DM. Let's call it a baton. Like, you know, like just like a almost like a marching man's baton, but more of like an accessory. And then if you twirl it just right and say the command word, it turns into a short sword.
Okay.
Yeah? Cool. Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy.
How are you concealing your weapons?
I'm bold. I'm just gonna keep the bandolier on under my fit.
With your gun in it?
Yep.
So a gun in your pants? You're just happy to see me.
Okay. I like that.
Bam.
I like that shit!
If they have a problem, I'll just sweet talk my way in.
Okay. Alright, so.
I use the chapstick.
Chapstick is a good touch. You all head to the Earl. Cora's bringing no weapons.
Shotgun.
Great.
I'm just looking at Rittenhask's. What kind of weapons? Oh, Rittenhask. He has the cufflinks on. I'm looking at his character sheet. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all.
One.
I'm waiting for my internet to catch up with me. Leopold Rittenhask.
2.
I will be posing as Yuri's personal violinist in case they want to woo somebody.
Yuri also hands you his trumpet case.
Oh, great. I'm just their porter. Too.
Rittenhask can't bring shit. He's got a spear and a longsword. That's not in a shield. That's not really gonna fly. So Rittenhask goes,
"You're gonna have to shove it up your ass." That's what Yuri would do.
Just leave it in the car. This thing that we read in the car, speeder bike.
The Earl? It's so the Earl is like an Oldsmobile, like a 1920s getaway car.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. I'll bring the bag of colding with me. Whatever we need in that bag, we'll just leave in the Earl.
Okay, so whatever is in the bag, Colding's in the Earl. Okay, you guys get in the Earl, and you drive or fly. It's a flying car. Make your way out towards the Green Ring.
Bim Bam reads every sign we pass out loud.
Like my grandmother.
Like me.
Like my wife.
Yeah. And you.
She knows.
All come and you get to the Green Ring. It's this beautiful, lush ring. You see rolling fields and trees, and you come and you land in this kind of turnabout where you see these carriages with horses, and there's valet, and you're all set to get out of the car and go to security. It's about evening now. And you see these lights lighting up along the edge of the kind of roadway that leads up to the orchard, or the what is it called? The frutillo or whatever. Frutillo. What is it called? Give me a second. The Fruetto al Dantes. Wow. It's the Al Dantes orchard.
I'm offended.
Fruetto al Dantes.
I will have you know.
How do you say orchard, Al Dante's orchard in Italian? Thank you, Google Translate.
How do I say it?
Any Italians out there?
It's a personal thing.
I'm sorry. But the Fruetto is just up the road. But first, you need to hit the security. There's a number of security guards. They're just kind of checking everybody's bags. You leave a bag of colding in the car. And as they check yours, they kind of look you over. You're wearing no bag. Take your clutch. And they nod. They let you go forward.
They don't look into the instrument boxes.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they open up and they just see instruments.
Great.
I
wink at them.
They kind of look at you and go, okay. And Rinthas goes,
just a cane.
These are my entourage. And presents the invitation. Take it. They look at you and they just kind of nod. They look at you and they kind of look at you over and see your bandolier and they go,
It's underneath my clothes. They would have
it's
to
a
feel
poncho
like
though, right?
The poncho's over the bandolier.
But the bandolier, like a poncho's open on the sides. They can see it.
They could.
Did you put it under your shirt?
The poncho is long.
Yeah, but a poncho has slits in it sometimes.
It's like open on the sides.
Or do you have one that doesn't have it?
We slide the bandolier to where they can't see it.
They're body searching you.
Okay, roll me a.
They're just looking.
Roll me a stealth check.
I mean, if someone came up with like a big old poncho and they were like, no weapons, they'd be like, sir, we gotta.
Jiminy Cricket?
Jiminy
Cricket?
They touched me.
Good luck, Drew.
Say Jiminy Cricket.
Natural 20.
Say
Roll.
Jiminy
That he did.
I'll make
Oh,
all
good
your
roll.
troubles
What's it? You said it was stealth check, but you rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a natural 20.
Say.
So as you walk up, and you have it pretty well considered, but like as you guys start to leave, you hear a guy go,
But what's the total?
It's a natural 20, dude.
But this is 26.
It's a natural 20, dude.
Suck my dick.
It goes, excuse me, sir. You can't bring a weapon to the party.
Oh, this isn't a weapon.
Then what is it?
This is family heirloom. I'm of the Valtimeri family. I'm here to work security.
And Yuri Hask comes up and goes, yes, he's my personal security guard.
Oh my god.
See, actually, it's for drinks. See, you take the gun and you do this, and you just fire. Try it.
No, I'm good. Roll me a persuasion with advantage because of the help you've gotten.
Close fucking head off. Oh, with advantage.
I do it.
Yeah. That's a 19.
19. He kind of looks over and he goes, and sees Yuri and goes, okay, just if you if you harm anybody, it's.
I don't intend to harm anyone unless harm comes to Yuri's way.
Okay. I don't get paid enough for this anyway. Go ahead.
Great security guards.
I know, right?
Well, Yuri is one of the most prominent gangsters in Mobiaux, so he doesn't want to fuck with that. You guys get into the carriage, and the horses, over the cobblestones, up to the orchard and the orangerie that exists within. It's like an orangerie.
Never heard that term before. That was really nice to hear. That's all.
It's like we're like an indoor.
Yeah, indoor like garden, but there's usually more trees. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's like more of a humidity-controlled garden for like tropical trees.
Greenhouse.
Yeah, it's like a really
where
nice.
orange trees are grown.
Yeah, orangerie.
Orangerie was a room or dedicated on the grounds of fashionable residences in Europe. Yeah. Northern Europe.
Fashionable.
Yeah.
Fashion, work it, baby.
Typically, fruit trees were protected during the winter in this very room. So,
Like in Stardew.
Going, no, yes, maybe.
So, you all make your way up to the orangerie. You hear the music in the distance picking up, a nice, fun Mobian jazz. trumpets, bit of drums, nice and pleasant. And so begins the Fete of Antiquity, beginning with a cocktail hour. But we will get to that cocktail hour right after break. So everybody, go grab a drink. It's 8:20. I figured we've been streaming for like an hour-ish, hour and a half, and I'm not trying to go for a 4-hour stream here. So it's a nice natural middle point.
Ease back in.
Yeah. So
35.
Yeah, let's come back. Yeah, 8:35, y'all. So take a break, grab a drink,
Eat some cake.
take a thick poop,
Drain your snake.
And eat some ass as well.
and we will see you for the second part of the stream.
And don't be fake.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Goodbye.
That's my grandma.
It's got it going on. Is your mom named Stacy?
Yeah. Whoa.
You've met her.
You've met her.
It's been a while, guys.
She's watching.
Is she watching?
Really? Mom's
Hi,
watching?
Stacy.
That's quite embarrassing.
Is Mom NYC for 2069?
No.
Why would?
I'm pretty sure her Twitch name is Kyle's mom.
It is.
Love that.
Because I made it for her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But yeah, her and my Nana will watch from time to time. And they always mention that after we're done, and I'm kind of just like, we always say horrific shit.
Horrific things.
And I'm so sorry.
Whenever you see Fabulous in Idaho.
That's our mom.
Yeah.
Miss Gretchen.
That's Gretchen.
My
Victoria
mom
Anderson.
watches, but she doesn't say anything until she does a similar thing where she'll be like, "I watched this."
Really calling out our parents.
So she lurks. So
Yeah.
Parents, if you're lurking,
Clearly-
hit exclamation
clearly
point lurk.
Dan's dad
Clearly,
doesn't
my
watch
dad
the
doesn't
show.
know what
just
it
calls.
is. And he calls and goes, "Hey, Danny."
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny boy.
Somebody
What you up
calls
to?
Danny?
There's a small select group of people that call me Danny.
I don't think I would ever do that.
I'm gonna exclusively call you it now.
You are not allowed to.
Wait, I'm
It's a
sorry.
very
We
small
should be
group of
allowed because we live with you.
Can I call you Daddy?
Nope. All right. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are the Bards of New York. If you've been watching so far, great. If you haven't, well, good luck.
Good
Thank
luck.
you for
What do
all the
mean by
subs that have been coming through.
Yeah.
And the lovely chatters.
And just to say hi to everybody who popped in, I know I saw Nemi, you popped in for a second. Thank you so much for popping in, Nemi. We love you deeply. And also to the new folks, Vlad, 976, B-Town, Rachel D&D. We know you, we love you, and I think that's most of the new people.
Infamous, or what is it? Infamous Iron Man.
The
popped in
infamous
for a
Iron
sec.
Man. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
BioWare Babe, our tried and
Jail.
true.
No, those are my only D20s.
Thank
They're
you,
in jail
thank
for a
you.
second.
So let's go to a party.
So, I hope we all grabbed a
Still in
drink,
jail.
took a snack,
Directly to jail.
had a poop, and now,
We're back.
as the camera pans back down to the floating, exuberant city of Mobiaux, specifically onto the Green Ring. As you guys enter the cocktail hour of the party, before I ask, so think about it, what cocktails each of you are drinking, even P.A.N.T.S.
You just, oh, fuck me.
Not yet, think about it. Let me describe the space. The main area of the party is a topiary garden. All of the topiaries are of various animals, beings, mythical creatures, ones that you recognize and ones that you don't.
The topiaries vary.
Exactly. There are fountains as well, walking paths, benches, you name it. It's in this topiary garden. That seems to be the main area of the party. Just beyond the topiary is the orangery, where you can hear some music being played from inside and some mingling. It looks like there's be a bar in there as well. Also, a dance floor, which I'll let you guys assume what the dance floor is for. After that,
Only anal.
just kind of to the right of the topiary garden, there is an open field that you see all these different field games set up. Bocce ball, shuffleboard, even Joe bike racing.
I thought you said
Joe Biden.
I thought you said
Joe Biden racing.
Even Joe Biden racing.
Even Joe Biden racing.
No,
Bike and
XIL,
then
how would we Joe?
It would be. So it would be Zo, like Ziomara,
Yeah.
or it would be
Zio.
Jo, like a
So
Spanish
it's Zo.
pronunciation.
It's Zo. Because it's
Okay.
after Ziomara,
Okay.
the original scout of Mobiaux.
Ziomada is a bitch.
That's what that's the one thing.
All right.
But so
Wow.
the Zio bikes, bocce ball, shuffleboard, and even, strangely enough, a small baseball diamond. If anybody wants to get a team together.
Wow.
I mean,
There's also a hedge maze that anybody could enter any time, where you can maybe find a dark corner to disappear into for a quiet moment, or at the very least, a quiet word.
Great.
Everyone is mingling and having a nice time, and you guys enter in, and I must ask, walk up to the bar and you order a cocktail. Which cocktail do we order?
It has to be a cocktail, not a straight pour of anything.
It could be a straight pour, I'll allow that, but I encourage a cocktail. Lilith.
Lilith would get the Cell version, or the Mobian version of a gin and tonic, which would be the Siloro gin.
Yeah, just Sil. They don't call it Cyril, it's Sil. It's
Sil gin,
Mhm.
and then the tonic water is flavored to taste a little bit like passion fruit,
I like that.
and it's garnished with a fruit that's only native to Mobiaux, and it comes in the shape of a star.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's a star fruit.
Nope, not a star fruit.
Alright. Similar-ish.
It's similar in shape.
But tastes like...
Tastes like lime.
I like it.
it's a sun fruit.
P.A.N.T.S.
P.A.N.T.S has found that majority of alcohol that goes inside of him really just kind of sits in there, and he can keep it in there, such as like a little canister. He's also found that Everclear has been very impressive.
So
inside.
you're a walking king's cup. Is what
Yes.
I was like, oh, you're jungle juice.
So he has an entire pint of Everclear.
Jesus.
Is someone going to
Suck that out of you?
suck that? I was going to say that.
No,
Where's
I'm
the
mostly.
hose?
It seems to just as I've found, seems to deteriorate over time. But I keep it inside of me. It doesn't really do anything. But it seems to. It helps
Probably
my.
cleans the system.
It helps my my circuitry in there. I don't know how. Wow. But here we are.
So you just
And I
drink it.
take the Everclear and down it and put it back.
A monster.
Wow. As you're the bartender goes, Good day, sir.
Thank you. Your name?
Craig.
Oh, Craig. Good luck to you.
Craig with a K.
No, Craig with a C.
With a C.
God damn it.
Craig with a C.
One day we will meet Keith with a C and Craig with a C.
K. Oh, Craig with a C.
Or Craig with a K, and they will be the big bad evil guys.
I mean, those are Thelicast's
Are they
two
the
middle names. No, the dyad is
Craig and Keith?
Keith.
No, the dyad. I told you their names.
Oh, you have, haven't you?
Silas and Simeon.
Is he a monkey?
Yeah.
Silas and Simeon Vex.
Oh shit.
So he is a monkey. No.
I don't like that very much.
So with that knowledge, though, first before we move on, we would ask Rycroft about that.
Is Rycroft there?
Is he here?
Yeah.
Rycroft stayed behind. Rycroft has been keeping a low profile.
But we would have known their names before we went,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, Rycroft says, I mean, the Vex is a very, the Vex is a very...
Not the flashback.
powerful and old family. Odds are we're somehow related, but I couldn't tell you how.
It's just a name you don't hear very
Probably
often.
by blood.
Yeah.
Or marriage. There's only really two options.
Probably blood. I would assume so. I was later in the first iteration when I was found. And I was found on the surface. I wasn't a child of Mobiaux.
How many toes do you have?
10. Are we counting the big ones?
10 on.
I believe you.
How many toes do you have?
Many. Hi, Bim Bam Doodles.
Bim Bam Doodles.
Bim Bam Doodles. How are you?
So yes, Simeon and Silas Vex. She did not like you pulling on her ears.
No, it was.
It wasn't even that. It was Dan getting up and walking past the camera, and his entire nose and mouth was just in the.
I didn't see that.
We'll have to go back and show you, but that shit was hilarious.
Someone please clip that.
Please.
Oh my god.
So
That's fucking funny. Oh,
so
God.
we have Everclear. We have a gin and tonic with passion fruit. Bim Bam.
Milk. Chocolate.
They kind of like the two bartenders go, just like shrug and like any alcohol. Right, and they like it takes a second because you feel like one of them has to like run to like the orangery to get.
I do not break eye contact.
It was just
And
very,
I do not blink.
very uncomfortable. It's like shaking a cocktail for somebody. And you get your chocolate milk. Do you want it hot, cold?
Oh, duck.
Damn.
Jesus.
Son of a bitch.
Welcome back, everybody.
Okay, you get your chocolate milk in a frosty glass.
Ooh. I'm having a lot of trouble with
What
this.
cocktail are you having, Ryujin?
Oh.
Straight liquor.
Yeah, at this point. Fucking hell. Ryujin's a whiskey lover.
What are you doing?
As is true in real life.
Dan, just, it's okay.
Sit down.
Eat your Oreo.
We have Oreos here.
We'll do
Chocolate ones.
we'll do a Manhattan.
Manhattan?
And one for Rittenhouse.
Obviously, it's called a Mobian.
A
I'm sorry, a
Mobian.
Mobian.
Yeah.
It's also a sex act.
The Mobian.
Yeah.
I'll be
It's like
ordering
the
two.
steamroller.
Rittenhouse nods. Yuri Hask goes, yes.
Sorry, for my boss, Yuri.
Yes, I will take a Mobian. Right. So, you all have your cocktails in hands.
Mm-hmm.
And first hour, do you wish to do anything, explore anything before the second part, the next phase of the evening is an introduction of the Hourglass Court.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Yes, we'll go up to Yuri Hask, and go. I would like to survey the room.
All right. Go ahead and survey a room.
And I go into the middle of the room, and my head turns all the way around like a cuckoo clock. And I'd like to roll a perception check of the room.
Sure. And you know what? Since you're being so blatant and awkward, roll advantage.
Nice. That's why I picked up 2.
What are you trying to look for?
You perceive everyone looking at you.
Oh!
26.
Ooh, a 13, you got 26?
Yeah.
Oh my ass. Alright, what are you perceiving for?
Anything out? Any of the members that were told to us? Do I perceive any of them in there? Do I sense any of them in a dangerous way?
The only one that you really... that's hard because you don't know what any of them really look like.
Right.
This is why I would say that we don't do much besides kind of surveillance.
Obviously, if you guys wanted to explore like the hedge mage, the topiary, like more of the topiaries, the orangery, the game field, or
I think there's time for that afterwards.
Gotcha. So the cocktail hour ends. Right, so one second.
No, I'm listening.
Wait,
sorry.
but did I see any of them? Oh, I don't know.
No, you don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
So you see people.
I walk around, and I periodically say to people, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Have you seen a small man with orange hair and a pretty long nose?"
You go to a woman who's obviously had a few already cocktails. She's like, I don't know. Are they okay?
He stole the only person I've ever loved.
Oh my god.
And I don't want to talk to him.
Short man with an orange nose?
Yes.
Orange hair and a big nose.
Please tell as many people as you can to spread the word.
Okay. Oh, Ava, what the dick?
She was slowly choking herself out.
I was trying to keep her from.
While she was resting her head on the table.
Fucking
and
weirdo.
she wouldn't give up.
I was trying to keep her from doing so.
She goes, well, oh my god. Okay. Oh no, of course. I'll tell everyone I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Oh my god, I was gonna ask what your name was.
1, 2, 3.
Chelsea.
Oh my god.
No.
I hate that. I'm just kidding. It is my name.
Oh my. Oh
you
my.
silly.
Your name's Chelsea too.
I mean, Chelsea's kind of like a. I don't know. My dad always wanted a little girl.
Right.
I do.
Oh my god. So Chelsea.
Yes.
What's the tea on the person you loved?
Not the tea.
Those tough Oreos.
Okay, fine.
Send me the moon.
They are the voice of the people.
Oh my god.
Obviously, I can't say much more than that.
Of course, but oh my god, that's juicy.
If you hear anything also, let me know.
About the VOP?
Yes, it's been so long since I've seen my VOP.
I'm stunned.
Oh my god.
I just want to touch my VOP again.
Wow. I'm gonna make sure that you get your hands on your VOP again.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Chelsea?
I'll be waiting in the hedge maze.
Oh, I will make sure it happens. Oh my god, this is my mission tonight.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You are so welcome, Chelsea.
Oh my god, do you see that?
Oh my god, what?
Disappeared.
Ah, Chelsea, where'd you go? Roll me a stealth check.
First roll of the night for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that is the first
23.
23? You Batman completely. It's like, oh my god. And just like picks up her drink and like kind of stumbles away. Alright. So, the cocktail hour comes to a close. And there is a ting, 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 ting. Louder, you see an individual in the center making an announcement. You hear a voice. Now, Antiquity members, welcome to the Fete of Antiquity. I am your pseudo-host, Lucinda Winchester. Now, we'd like to welcome you all and hope you have a wonderful evening. And we all, and just to people who've now come out of the woodwork of the crowd, and you see Lucinda, who's speaking, a elven-looking woman, kind of brownish bob, right, very sharp bob, and is in kind of these very like diamond pattern dress that's kind of a flapper dress. Next to her, you see a Jacobite automaton, and she introduced them as Jacob. And when Jacob introduces, doesn't say anything, just raises their hand and waves. You see their kind of longer, elongated head and kind of more slender body parts. And just Jacob just kind of bows, and people can go, oh, there's a whisper amongst the crowd. Next, she points to Winston Shanks, who is this, actually, Loxodon. So it's large, has like a big, beautiful, this like purple, vibrant robes on, and you hear it kind of does this trumpeting, and people kind of laugh and cheer and clap a little bit. Next, you see these two crotchety looking dudes. These old fucking elves. Like, you think elves looked old before. This elf is these two elves are the oldest looking elves you've ever seen. They look like a literal pale raisins. They are in these little like floating seats, and they're just kind of like raise their hand. They're like little hands and just kind of wave at everybody. There's a little bit of stuff. The Dyads, Silas and Simeon Vex. And then they introduce the voice of the people, which in a simple kind of white collarless shirt and some black slacks and some suspenders with a mask on. And the mask just has all these little like different geometric shapes on it, giving no identity, and they just kind of bow and wave. And then finally you hear a vroom, vroom, vroom. And Lucinda says, now of course, wouldn't be a party without a bit of spectacle, so she looks up and you see this massive dragon swing by the audience. And on the back of it, this in gleaming armor, a humanoid riding it. And the dragon breathes its lightning into the sky, almost like fireworks, and kind of a line across the sky, and everybody claps and has a good time. And you see the dragon kind of swings now low to the crowd. You see a person jump off and land superhero style right there. And everybody claps. It's a good time. And Lucinda says, room to Valtimeri, right here. So please, everyone, drink, be merry, have a fun time, and don't go too hard, but if you do, no judgment on our part. This is us of the council saying thank you to the people who lead this fine city. And at that point, you see her kind of look at Yuri Hask and nod. Have a wonderful evening. Can't wait to meet you all. There's now fireworks that go off periodically throughout the night. So, you know what each one looks like. You see them all kind of disperse out through the areas. Roll me perception checks, see if you can, or no, survival checks.
Oh.
And you get advantage because your new favorite terrain is urban.
That's 20.
That's 20. Who got above a 20?
I did.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Natural fucking 20. All right. You can choose any one of them to know exactly where they go.
Well, I already got Sherry or whatever the fuck, Chelsea, following, figuring out the VOP. So I'll go after the. I follow the twins. I follow the old.
Oh, the dyad? Okay. So you know exactly, you follow the dyad, and they actually go down to like towards the orangery, but down some like a cellar door. And they knock on it a few times, and it opens, and they get let in, and it closes right behind them and locks. So they are in what is known as the wine cellar. That's where they're located.
Together?
You don't know.
That's freaking weird. Just hiding in that wine cellar together. That's sus.
What'd you get?
24.
24. You can choose somebody to also know where they go.
Miss Valtimeri herself.
All right. Valtimeri.
Some real Back to the Future vibes.
Actually,
Miss. She's got a dragon.
Heads into the orangery.
Orangery.
Oh, don't get trapped in there alone. You'll have to marry her then.
Marry her, the
What a
orangery.
scandal.
Not my own blood. Well, it's a
Keep
different
it
iteration.
pure.
Rachel D&D 28 has just given P.A.N.T.S inspiration.
What's up? Thank you, Rachel D20.
Whoa, dude, you good?
No, Woody.
Shouldn't have taken all those shots, Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Why would you take all those shots before stream?
Jesus, Dan. You should have known better.
Hey, man, I know that you were on a boat for a long time.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you.
He's still on island time.
You have a problem.
Well,
Hey, Dan.
So this is
Margaritaville's a state of mind. You can always be there whenever you want.
one of margaritas.
So the real point of us streaming this entire time was actually to bring you to an intervention. This was a slow build.
Intervention on Twitch.
Yep, in front of everyone. All of you.
You and
That's
your
why we
closest
built this
friends.
community. What do you mean?
It's a long game.
420.
Exactly.
What are you asking me?
Nothing.
Well, then why am I talking right now? What's happening?
Let's move forward.
All right.
Alright, so Ryujin's following the dragon lady.
And everyone else, what'd you get on your survival?
17.
What'd you get your survival?
15.
15?
Survival? Yeah, 15.
For the two of you, you guys also see, just because they're not super, like, hidden, Winston Shanks, because he's a big-ass fucking Loxodon, heads towards the game field. And is interested in playing some games.
I look at P.A.N.T.S like,
What?
cock my head towards the
Is
Loxodon.
there something wrong with your neck?
Go talk to them.
Loxodon.
Yeah, it looks like they're interested in sports and you know a great deal.
I do.
Go talk to them. Go make them your friend.
Okay, you head to the sports field.
Winston Churchill?
Don't know what they sound like yet, so you don't know. But that's a great idea. Maybe I'll use it.
How's your Churchill impression?
We'll find out.
You need a cigar?
I feel like it's pretty close to my written
I was gonna
task.
say, pretty
Yeah.
much a written ass, dude.
Think
Yeah.
Jenny Littman, but male.
Yeah. So, you guys are heading around, mingling.
There was no one else who we could see.
Not that you could really track.
Okay.
Everybody else got lost to the crowd. So you can go to a certain area and find out, but that's who you know where they went. Those three. The dyad are 4. The dyad are in the wine cellar. Runda Valtimeri is in the orangery. And Winston Shanks is in the game field.
And are you going to follow the dyad? Okay, so I'll stick with Yuri Rittenhask, and scan for any more people.
Before I leave Yuri Rittenhouse, I go, if you need anything, call me.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, bud?
That was actually Rittenhouse messing up.
Also do something similar. Leave him with one of the sending stones.
Yes. Go and find me someone to talk to. I grow tiresome of this ball. And goes and kind of like sits at a bench and sips his Mobiaux. You stay with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, as you're sitting, you actually will spot Lucinda and Jacob mingling throughout the topiary garden.
Okay. I think I'd set my trumpet case and my violin case next to Yuri. And say,
Nods.
I'll be right back. And I'll just go casually, just kind of serpentine my way through until I'm by Lucinda.
Just
With a drink in my hand.
And her gown is laughing with somebody. It kind of comes to an end, and you see an opening. How do you approach?
So sorry if I'm interrupting, but I'm a friend of Yuri's, and they've spoken highly of you. And I just wanted to make my acquaintance known to you. My name is Lilith Fleur. You are Lucinda, correct? Lucinda Winchester. I've heard much about you.
Now you're right there. Yes, my name is Lucinda Winchester, of the Winchester family, a member of the court of the Hourglass.
The things that your family has done through all the iterations is quite impressive.
Nice. So, Lilith, I never met you, and I know a good number of Yuri's friends. How do you meet you?
Well, it's been recent friendship that's happened. I started in the lower sections of Riva playing my violin, and then Yuri saw me and kind of took me in, if you'd say. And he's looking to sponsor me for doing better deeds for the city. And I know that you are also interested in that kind of thing, and that's why I wanted to talk to you. See if you had anything that needed to be done that I and my friends could take care of to make the world the best that it could be.
Roll me a persuasion check on that one. Dropping that line.
Oh.
Do we get advantage because it was so
Hannah.
good?
Nope.
Hannah.
You fucking don't.
Fuck.
Hannah, what's going on?
I don't know.
You're becoming me.
No, I'm cursed.
He's in jail again.
You see that?
Hannah!
Everybody at home, Hannah just rolled 2 natural ones
Hannah
in a
has,
row.
not only has Hannah rolled 2
It's
natural
6.
she's rolled 6 natural ones tonight?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Let's try that one.
Do that one.
That's funny as fuck,
It
dude.
was so good.
You drop that and she goes, okay.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to, that sounded very drink the purple Kool-Aid and follow the community kind of thing, but that's not what I meant. I meant, like, really, like, I'm just looking to do good, and I know that you're a powerful person, and I'd like to help you.
Well, if you're a friend of Yuri, I'm sure he'll push you forward for a job, but, frankly, I don't know you. And, if you're going to be throwing that kind of language around, I suggest you know who you're talking to first. So have a good night.
Oh, who am I talking to, though, if I might ask? I don't mean to offend.
If you're asking that question, you don't know already. Have
Not-
a good night.
Not to
And she
be
turns and
familiar.
leaves.
Bitch. Ah!
She did introduce herself.
Did she?
I thought so.
No.
Well,
It was more.
you're throwing out making the world the best that it could be and talking and dropping the community.
Actually, didn't mean to drop the community line. I just.
You
said
did,
it.
though.
I stormed back to Yuri and.
Under Elizabeth. Did that go well?
Nope, that did not. And I take a really long drink. Your turn.
Good. Bim bam.
Right. So I snag a plate of hors d'oeuvres, and I go down and I knock on the door.
Okay. There's a little shh, and an eye that looks in, expectingly. I know your password.
What?
I need. I can't have a password, mate, to get in this fucking area.
I can't hear you, phone.
He puts his mouth to the slit. I need a password.
Do you want to?
No, I want.
Put it in his mouth.
Oh, it's fucking delicious.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job. Just let me in.
Give me a password.
Look, help me out. It's my first day.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Y'all,
With advantage because they gave him a treat?
No.
Fuck me. 8.
8?
Give me another one of them treats. I'll let you
bury these underground. Some crystals. We're gonna sage.
pass one Staffordil.
I was about to say dandelion.
Honest fucking mistake, mate.
Daffodil.
Right. Opens up. And you walk into the wine cellar. Now, it's not just any wine cellar. This is where the real party's happening. You see people who are half clothed, male, female, and everything that of the spectrum is kind of waltzing around. In the far distance, you see these figures in the cellar, like bare knuckle boxing. You see just like a little bit. It's more of the Bacchanalian. Bacchanalian?
Bacchanal.
Oh, you're right.
Bacchanalian side.
Proud, buddies.
Bacchanalian part of the party. And they're having a good old time. I just watched the episode Herogasm of the Boys.
I was gonna say.
It's pretty fucking good episode.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through, but I'm in the Herogasm part.
There's lots of sex.
My figure is like the comic.
So, lots of stuff going on. Within it, there are. Let me just look at my notes. You see lots of drinking, more kind of laughter, more lively music, bare knuckle boxing ring, and also groups of people who are like betting on each other. And you'll see like two people like take out their wands or their weapons and do a quick duel, and over in a second. And then either a little bit of blood spilt and money's paid out as you're passing. And you see, in just kind of in the center on this settee, the dyad, just in their raisin old bodies, just kind of watching everything, like drinking a drink and smoking hookah.
I hand off the plate to the first person that walks by me. Just
Yeah.
kinda, like hand it off and keep walking.
And they're like,
Oh, it's fucking delicious.
and they keep eating them.
I'm just gonna. I'll mull about for now.
Okay. You are within there. Pants. You're heading to the game field. You walk in and you see that there is our good friend, and he's drinking, having a riotous time, laughing with people, and
Now, who thinks they could best me in a game of a race? Anyone? No?
Oh, I do.
I'm sorry, and your name is, you... He looks towards his friends. Kevin Knight.
My name is P.A.N.T.S.
Oh! Of course it's P.A.N.T.S. Well, P.A.N.T.S. How can I help you?
I recently watched this episode of Our Flag Means Death.
You said that you wanted a race.
Right. A race. Good. Get the bikes!
now, look points over and there's this large, beautiful oak tree that is maybe a few hundred yards away. It's a fart, guys. People do it. Don't act like it's weird.
It's just your casualness to it. It's just how you. It's just how it's just like.
It's the
bada 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 bing, bada bada boom.
It's the volume. And it was the lift of your ass off the chair.
It's intentional.
That
You
only
did
I
it
saw.
It's the left cheek. It's the right or left cheek sneak. That's what it's called. Okay.
Well, it's not very
Sneaky
fucking
at all.
sneaky.
Alright.
Jesus.
Right. So, first one around that tree and back.
And points towards this kind of line that's painted in the grass.
Wins.
And kind of looks around, leans in.
P.A.N.T.S. You have anything you'd like to wager?
No.
Right. Well,
I wish you Kevinites good luck, but I don't know if you know what that is.
This bitch is racist.
I do.
He is racist. That's what I said.
I do know what luck is.
Right. Well, let's race, shall we?
You're a fucking elephant, my guy.
He gets onto his almost like lowrider bike. He's a big boy. Yours is also more like a moped looking Zobike. Zomara. Zomara's so fat. And there's an attendant comes up and goes, has a flag and goes beep, 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 and does the flag.
Nothing more. You said that out loud.
And you both take off.
Just after 2 starts, you gotta rev that engine.
Yeah, do like right like
Get
in
a whole
the,
day.
the middle. Yeah, you get the boost. Roll me a. Now what would this fall under? Driving skill. Almost, I think dexterity.
It's dexterity.
Yeah, roll me a
Just a straight dexterity.
Straight dexterity.
Something I'm so good at.
Could even be like a saving throw.
Yeah, saving throw.
Still the same.
Yeah.
Y'all.
It's a great
Good
day
to be
for
back.
rolls.
Good to be back for my rolls. That's a classic 5.
A classic.
A $5 foot long.
You know what's fucking funny? Also got a 5.
Oh,
So you guys,
roll
as you're on that first leg,
Making
you guys are like bumping into each other, and he's not that good of a rider. He's just all talk.
He is an elephant.
Yeah, he's an elephant.
And
He can't.
he's a racist as well.
Yeah, racists are are historically
bad
not
drivers.
very dexterous.
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
Something in the brain.
So making it around the tree, you guys are neck and neck, and you see him kind of go, ugh, and like tries to like, vroom, vroom, and get that Zobike going a little faster.
I
would you
didn't
like
know
to-
we could just go faster.
Would you like to roll again or do something else?
Hold on.
Good music for a bike race.
Sorry, I don't have the Fast and the Furious soundtrack.
Well, there is in the most recent, not most recent, but the episode before, there's a really great line in The Boys that Huey says, where he's like, "Usually, if a guy flips me off on the street, I just zoom away, you know, because I'm like Dom Toretto. I'm fast, and all I care about is family."
I'm gonna quickly cast guidance on myself.
Jack Quaid.
And then I will. What am I doing? That's all I'll do.
You're gonna kind of like boost yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll get a. Does guidance help with saving throws?
Guidance.
And D4.
You add a D4 to an ability check of its choice.
Ability check. If you want to do an ability check to try to, I'll allow you to do athletics.
You bless yourself.
Oh, I'd love athletics. I would love athletics.
Yeah, maybe you're trying to like pull it in front of him, and
I
yeah,
love
sure, I'll allow an athletics.
Cool. So I'm gonna do an athletics check.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 30. No. 8 plus 4 is 22 plus 6 is 28.
Okay. Also going to use an athletics check to kind of run into you and try to knock you off course.
It's just pod racing.
Outstanding.
Ooh,
the amount of y'all, Nemi, count the amount of crits we've had this episode is astronomical.
So with that crit fail,
What a waste of
Winston Shanks just like tries to go into you, and you just kind of like you just slip a wrist and just like zoom like and just he falls off his bike and like rolls and like skids to stuff covered in dirt. Yeah, really. You make it to the end, and there's a cheering going on and having a good time. And you get off the bike. Winston runs up, and he's like, brushes himself off. Well, I guess I misjudged you, Kevin Knight. Winston Shanks.
considerably
P.A.N.T.S.
more East End.
I'm trying to differentiate it from Rittenhouse. So, P.A.N.T.S, what brings you to this party? Who are you here with? And like offers you a drink. It's like a very like frothy mug of ale.
Frothy. I'm working under Yuri.
Really? You? Wow. Okay.
What does that surprise you?
Just you don't seem to me like the type who swims in the same river as Yuri. But again, I don't know everything.
I'm not the best swimmer.
Gotta love Kevinites. So, what is Yuri looking to do next? Can I have?
I have so many Kevinite friends.
I have a lot of Kevinite friends, but like
It's just the way that you're talking to this one Vanta Black Kevinite. Like, I just.
Yeah, Dan, why you gotta do that?
do your research, okay? So, P.A.N.T.S.
Yes.
Is there any business? I know Yuri's always looking to spread his web. Anything I can help you with?
Well, you know, I would be intrigued to meet some of the court.
Kind of like gestures. You're looking at him.
Is he a member of the court?
I am
Oh
the
shit.
Senate. I am the Senate.
Well,
Jesus. Calm down. Imagine if Palpatine had a lisp.
I am the Senate.
Yamwoodine.
Well, you are. I have forgotten.
Tragedy of Darth
Lord, I have to tell you.
Not from a Jedi.
What does it cost to put you in good graces for a meeting with Thelicast?
Kind of looks around and leans in.
Thelicast.
Did you mispronounce this guy?
How does his name spell?
Thelicast.
Thelicast.
No T at the end.
Thelicast.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Alright, sorry.
He's the
Thelicast.
fucking king.
Is Yuri looking for
It's like me walking around saying Joe Beeben.
audience with Telecast?
I think he might be, but it's more of a question for myself. Sometimes you have to be able to work for yourself.
It's like me saying bim bam. Boom,
Well,
boom.
it takes a vouching from the council to get someone in front of Telecast, so I mean you have to do a favor for me.
Well, it
One
seems
with
like
the
at this
bang
point you'd have to do a favor for me.
Check again.
I did beat you in your own race.
Shit.
That winning got you this conversation.
I'll do it. Fair.
You'd have to do a favor for me. Say, I could send you a courier. If you really want to get in my good graces, I could put you in.
We moved from
Now
Winston
I'm-
Churchill to The Godfather.
Yeah.
Gabagool.
The Gabagool, huh?
Are we sure this isn't Rittenhouse?
We haven't met him yet.
Also,
Yeah, Rittenhouse is
masking himself as Winston too.
He goes,
Sorry, I've been working on
Is Rittenhouse, has he been Thelicast this whole time?
I've been trying to be diverse. What if?
No, okay, here it is.
We
Here
walk
it
into
is.
the throne room.
Sit.
It's empty.
And it's empty.
We're like,
I think you could do
Ray
a
just
few
here
things
walks
for
up
me.
and sits down.
Is there a place I could send a courier to offer you a job? Say tomorrow?
Sure.
Where?
I don't remember.
Something like that as well.
P.A.N.T.S would. It would be the villa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll send one of my best people to pass word along.
You promise?
Just call it a quid pro quo. You do a thing for me, I put a good name for you, and I can get you in front of Thelicast, or be part of getting you in front of Thelicast.
You would be on my side.
Well, sure.
How can I trust you?
Come here, Pants. He's now gonna be a gangster. Come here, Pants. Come here.
P.A.N.T.S goes extremely close to his face.
Kind of grabs the back of your metal neck.
Like the kiss or kill.
Yeah, kiss or kill.
Yeah.
And kind of like puts his forehead against yours. You can't trust me.
Well, then why would I talk to you?
Well, seems like you need something. He kind of slaps your cheek and says, there you go. So, enjoy the evening. Enjoy the ale. I'll send somebody to your villa tomorrow.
You're not very good at that bike thing. And I turn around and walk away.
Look at the size of me. I'm a fucking unit. Okay. All right.
You should see my other trunk. Ew. The noise it makes.
I hate that.
Wow. Wow. He's fucking Al Pacino.
Ryujin, what do you do?
And wow. Walking up to the orangerie. Before I enter,
Orange Jerry.
I will press my hand against the pendant and release Auron.
Yeah. And kind of a little larger and beefier than it has been, like stronger, but not huge.
Mm-hmm. He's starting to. He has. I mean, deciding on his color is starting to solidify and not change every time he comes out, even if the
what color is
damage
it?
Is. He has this he has black scales, but each of them is like tipped in gold, like if you like this golden.
Love that.
Part of
Sick.
the scale.
Yeah.
And he's the size of like a panther, just chilling next to me.
Okay.
Just have him walk with me as I enter. It's a sign of.
You enter the orangery, and there's people sitting at tables, playing cards, chatting. There's a band off in the corner in a bar. Also, you see there's a line of people waiting to get their fortune told. And then over in the back corner, kind of just like sitting at a bar, like on the bar actually, and chatting to a couple people is Runda. Runda, right? Yeah, it's Runda.
Rune and N or an
R-U-N-D-A. Runda.
Runda. Did I type that right? R-U-N-D-A. Yeah. I will. Ryujin. One and the same. I will travel around the room. Just like, I don't know, making myself look like I belong for a moment, and then I'll head over to Runda.
Yeah. How do you approach?
Silently. She's talking with people.
Yeah, she's kind of
like I just pull up.
There's an open seat behind her, and her back's kind of to it. She's talking to a couple people on like the other end, at the end of the bar. And
that ass woman falls in there with the dragon. Sneak up on her. Go for it.
I just pull up and I take a seat and just wait till.
Okay. Auron kind of curls up in a nice little wolf ball behind you. And you sit. She kind of looks behind and sees Auron and goes, "Huh." Where'd you get that?
We've been together for a while, so.
Interesting. I just thought that all the Drake Masters were I knew them. Runda.
Ryujin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Ryujin who?
Valtimeri.
Now that's more curious. How do I not know of you if we share the same last name?
Oh, damn. Sorry.
Many mysteries, right?
Sure.
I'm trying to fuck. What?
Not my what?
I'm not here.
You don't know if you're blood related. You don't know.
Well, true. This is a different iteration. It may be a coincidence.
Considering we don't have DNA testing.
Although it doesn't seem to be.
Are you from the surface? A grounder, as they say?
I am.
Good.
From Riva.
You're a Valtimeri from Riva, and I don't know you?
Correct.
Either you're lying to me, or you're lying to me.
Have you heard of, well, if you want me to be truthful.
Well,
I can't say
I don't want you to lie.
I'm right, but there's a lot I can't say in front of a lot of people.
How drunk are you right
I'm
now?
not drunk at all.
Wow. Kind of looks around. Is like, hey, do you want to?
Can we have a private conversation? I would like you to trust me, but
roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage because everything you've said is sussy.
So, see.
See.
That's a 10.
Okay. Kind of go. Just looks at you and kind of looks around and says, looks at the bartender and just says, and like 2 more, and they just kind of nod and gives 2 more drinks to both of you and says, lead the way, mystery cousin.
We'll find out if. Okay, sure.
Okay.
So I just lead her, I guess, outside. Just right outside.
Just right outside? Yeah. There's people around, but it's less crowded than it is the bar.
Yeah. I want to be truthful with you. I come from. Have you heard of iterations? I mean, this is what you do. You travel.
Of course, I'm part of the Hourglass Court.
Exactly. So I come from the Fourth. And I tell this to you in confidence, and because I don't know my family from the iteration I'm from. They're gone. But I saw you and the dragon you rode in on, and I felt maybe I could learn something at least from this iteration. And also, maybe get to know you as some sort of family.
Kind of looks you up and down. Do you have a birthmark?
I do.
Where?
Where's yours?
You tell me.
I feel like this is a little,
Nope.
weird. It's on my body.
Boy. Where?
I'm not here with you.
No, I'm just,
Just fucking tell her, mate. You've already been super weird to her. This is the devil on his shoulder.
on my shoulder. It's on my left shoulder.
So you kind of turn around, unclasp a little bit of her pauldron, flips it over, and you see a birthmark, kind of shape of almost like a circle on her shoulder. Comes back, flaps it back again. Show me.
Ryujin does the same.
Fuck, okay, well that's, this is not how I expected the evening to go, fuck, okay. Well. Hello, cousin.
Hello, cousin.
Or great nephew?
Something.
We'll
figure it out, maybe.
Yeah.
Now there's a favor I would love to ask you.
I have lots of questions, but sure, what's the favor?
Well, you can ask your questions first. Let's get to know each other. Maybe
How
there's
the
something more.
Kind of looks around. How the fuck did you get to the 5th iteration?
There was, a lot happened. A friend died, and we appeared. I really don't know how it actually worked.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
Do it. Jeez.
Not a 10 again.
Classic 10.
Just a 10.
That's a 10.
Okay. Keep going.
And in the moment of shock and grief, I don't really understand how we traveled here. I do know it was through the power of
friendship,
of temporite and friendship.
Is the 4th iteration like some kind of fucking fairy tale land? What the
It used to be a fairy tale. It's now gone to shit. There's things coming back to life. Green lightning was striking. There were so many things going wrong. Which is also, I assume, why you're here in this iteration, of course.
Sure.
From what I've learned, Mobiaux moves when.
I don't know if you know this, but the Valtimeris they're not a Mobian family.
So you hail from the surface.
Yes, I'm a grounder, if that's what you're asking.
Right. I feel like that seems derogatory.
It depends on who's saying it.
Fair.
Like, we can say it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I just... Well, any more questions from you?
Yeah, but fuck, man, that's a lot to... Why are you here?
Our friend who's died, he has a chance to come back, but his soul is in the 4th iteration. And we're here to seek audience with Velikas. And I'm telling you this in confidence. We are not here...
we're just...
That's like talking to a reporter and then after you spill the beans being like, this is off the record, right?
Off the record, yeah. We're family, I trust you. And I know this is the first time we've met, but I feel like, family has each other's back.
Sure.
And also, Auron doesn't seem to be hostile towards you, so he trusts you as well.
Has your Drake got its wings yet?
He does.
Not riding it, though, right?
No. I mean, not while flying.
Oh.
Still quite young.
That's cool.
Okay. I'll bite. So you are here to save your friend who's died, but you can't because his soul's in the other iteration. So you need Velikas to do his on the block.
Correct. And I know that you are security.
Yeah.
For him, I mean no harm. We mean no harm. We literally just want his help.
Right. Well, tell you this. One of these days, come down to Riva, meet the family, and after that, maybe I'll put a good word in for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Deal. Ryujin?
Runda.
Yeah. And no offense to Auron, but maybe we'll find you another set of wings.
Interesting. Okay.
We'll see. Come meet the family.
All right.
And have a good evening.
I will. You too. Runda.
Ryujin turns and walks back up the steps to the orangery.
Cool. I'll head back.
As you get back, Rittenhask is there, and he's like, how did it go?
Well, I met with Runda, and she said if I come down to Riva and meet the family, she'll consider helping us get an audience with Velikas.
Would I be back as well?
Yeah, you just came back too.
Hello.
What just happened? Who knows? I talked to the trunk man. Fuck me. What's his
Winston.
name? Winston. He said that he would send someone to where we live tomorrow, and if I were to help that creature, he would be a part of. He would be on our side to have a meeting with Velikas.
Wow, this is seeming easier than I thought.
Well, I don't even know what it would be. He is terrible at speeder bike and large.
Well, hopefully it's not speeder bike.
No, I was quite good.
Oh, good. All right. Kind of looks around. Has anybody seen Bim Bam?
No.
Fuck. I worry not.
I'm sure they will appear.
Bim Bam has forgotten why he was down there. And is mingling.
Yeah, okay.
Mingling.
At that moment, I need the group of you, including Cora, to roll perception checks. And Cora's just like mean mugging, just like, you, not yet.
Nat 20. There we are.
Nat 20. Cora nat 20.
I'm back in the game today.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
29.
29?
Yes.
Shit, okay.
It's not 21.
You guys see a very flustered looking human man.
Sorry?
Human man. You heard him correctly.
Strolling up to Rittenhask.
Or Yuri House.
Yuri Hask. He comes up and he like kind of like stops and takes off his glove and throws it at him.
Oh.
Ryujin catches it.
God damn.
Excuse
Looks
me.
towards.
It's a good bodyguard.
Looks towards you and puts his hand up. Looks towards Yuri Hask. I do say, you are a cad and a villain. You seduced my partner. And I looks around. I do challenge you to a duel in the wine cellar. You can see Ren Hask's eye goes, what?
Excuse me, Yuri. I'll be your champion.
No. This pitiful man thinks he can challenge me. Yuri Gruznak. I'm going to brush my teeth with the paste I turn him into. So, sir, I accept your challenge. Take me to the wine cellar. It will be the last cellar you ever see. And you see this like human kind of go, yes, let's go, and turns around and marches towards the cellar. Do you all follow?
I definitely follow.
Yes. While we're going, I lean to Lilith and I go, now, would that person be feeling disdain?
Yes.
Okay. Good. You know what that emotion is. Good.
Sheesh. Is that person feeling cold as ice? Yes.
In my veins.
We all follow. I bring the instruments with.
Okay. You guys head towards the cellar.
Is Doodles there?
Knocks on the door and says, not dandelion, daffodil. And they open it up, and you guys enter into the Bacchanalian wine cellar.
At this point,
Mhm.
I have roused up a crowd, and I am in the center of the room, and I am performing.
Okay.
I take out a small wind instrument.
Oh my god.
You literally brought an ocarina.
Sounds like 4th grade recorder class.
The memories are
People
so
are like,
strong
kind of
right
like, yeah. Roll me a performance check.
It
This
sounds
better be a nat 20.
Just like that. I don't know. Please roll me a performance check.
How high are these people? That's what it's gonna come down to.
I will say, the point is that it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled well. 17.
So you have to be good at something to be bad.
17.
In like a fun way.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Everybody's like,
Like sex.
you know, like when you see
Exactly.
slam poetry that isn't good.
You mean slam poetry?
Yeah, you
I'm not used to having a beard.
had a chip in it.
Yeah,
Like slam
I'm
poetry
not
that like
used to
doesn't
having
really
beer.
hit. You know, it doesn't slam. It's just like very rough poetry. That's what's happening, and people are like, there's one person who's like,
No.
yeah,
You just
yeah, oh yeah.
to the mic.
Yeah.
And I end it.
I'm sorry.
I end it with a flourish.
You know I left it farther back, right? Keep them away.
Hit the middle finger up too. Yeah. Oh.
And then I bow.
Yeah, there's a few people who are like, but that one guy's like, yes, yes. Oh.
And I look towards my friends that just walked in and I go,
Yeah, and you see the very flustered half-elven man walk towards the duel area.
Did they say their name yet?
Yeah. Actually, no, they don't.
Okay.
They don't. They don't say their name, but I have their name here.
I can't wait.
Walks up to the duel area and looks towards Yuri Hask and says, "You, Yuri Gurthrick, I challenge you as Marius Fitzmark to a duel. A duel to first blood for honor. And I swear I will defeat you, you cad lying wench.
Oh.
Now choose your weapon." And people are like, "Oh fuck!" Like coming on in and like gathering round, and
Bim Bam is so upset that he is no longer the center of attention. He's like, but then he gets over it because he's like, "Oh, this is fun."
Yeah. And you see like the dyads like, and like comes and like they have like floating chairs and they can like float over and are like just kind of like
they're
sitting
so
there,
fucking creepy.
like watching and like slight smiles on their raisin
they're
faces.
like-
Are they the parents
The
from,
huts.
or the huts, or the parents from Wally?
No, you mean just all of the people
I was
on the
gonna say
ship?
all the people.
They're not fat. They're old. They're old.
So the huts.
They
Kind of
remind
like,
me of like the
they're
huts.
kind of
where they
like
need to be
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking meets the Huts.
Jesus.
Meets a raisin.
If they were, wow.
Well,
All right.
If they were able to get him to eat a little bit more.
So, a duel is set up. Rittenhouse, or it says, "Give me spear." Kind of looks at you. And a attendant comes up and there's a whole like opens up a whole chest of weapons. There's 2 short spears that they can use if they wish. Hands them to you. They hand them out. And Rittenhouse kind of leans into you guys. And goes, "Do I kill him or what do I do?"
He said the first.
he said first blood.
Right.
Does it mean you have to kill him?
What did I slept with his wife?
I'm pretty sure.
I
Well,
don't think any
whatever.
of us know.
You spurned him and his lover. Something happened between you and his
Just
lover.
make him
You should
bleed and then we
talk
can get
about
out
it.
of here.
You should say how it felt.
Jesus Christ! When did
Or,
you get here?
please.
What?
Ridden,
I've been here this whole time.
just simply knock him out.
Yeah, you could knock him out.
We can speak a little louder just to like so the mic picks us up too.
Yes.
sorry.
Simply
knock him
ruin
out.
him.
Do not.
Don't make him spill his own blood.
Right.
Talk about how it
Just scratch it a
smells.
little bit so we can get out of here.
Okay.
Here's a spear. Use it wisely.
I know how to use a spear.
I don't think I need to tell you the story of what Leonidas did the first time I met him. So.
I don't know if you ever told me the story of what he did.
Well,
Why do you look towards me?
He might be.
There's something about you reminds me of him.
He might be about to repeat
We'll
this.
tell it
well,
to you later.
We'll tell it to you later. Just don't kill.
First episode of the other king.
Oh, no, I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
Sure, okay. Kind of like, then like, embodies the part.
Ryujin smacks his ass.
Kind of looks back.
Oh wait.
Now, you think that you can come here and embarrass me in front of all of these lovely people. But you, slimy worm in the ground, you are nothing. I don't think about you at all. So I'll be nice to you. I'll let you surrender now, peacefully, and I won't make you bleed. This obviously half-elf shaking his boots goes, "No, I must stand against you." And like gets in a ready position with his spear, and Reynolds goes, "Okay, don't say I didn't warn you." And like just takes like a very like relaxed position with his spear, almost like Obi-Wan-esque, ready to go. And this guy charges Rittenhask. Can somebody roll me an attack for this guy?
Rolled a 16.
16?
What's standard plus like 2?
2, yeah. Goes to jam it, and Rittenhask just kind of parries it and then just bah, hits him right in the chin with the butt of the spear and goes, oh, no blood.
I am making my way through the crowd. I am taking wallets and purses out of pockets and putting them into the pocket to the person next to them, and I continue to do that just to...
Roll me a sleight of hand.
I saw what you have.
With advantage because there's a really awesome fight happening.
24.
Yeah, you're just like you're like causing chaos all through there. And
I'm the Grinch.
So he pink slip, jury duty. And knocks him back. He goes, give up before I have to hurt you more. And then like she kind of like holds his jaw and goes, never. And like does like a spin and tries to like slash him. Can you roll me an attack for Marius?
Yeah, you do.
Roll that nat 1 again.
Roll that nat 1.
Oh!
You can't be serious. You can't be serious.
You know what?
There's no way. Hannah, there's no way.
I'll see y'all later. None of this matters.
I don't know what's wrong.
Rinhask rolled. Bye, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
Rinhask rolled a 2. So as he does that, Rinhask goes.
Yeah, I saw that. No.
Yuri Hask goes, ooh, and just like leans back, but it just across his chest, and blood starts to pour onto his white. So he goes, argh. And there's a ding ding, and the winner, and Rinhask bows his head and stands up. You fought well. You best watch out where you sleep. Good thing you're protected at this party. I'm the Godfather.
Suddenly, I'm behind the man.
Yeah.
And I just go, you heard him.
And kind of like, he's like half adrenalized, but like he just won. And he's like, and spits at the ground towards Yuri Hask. And Yuri Hask just kind of looks at him. And like blood pouring from his chest now. It takes... Well, it Spear's D8, right? Yeah. Spear's D8. 7 points of damage. Whoosh.
I do a slight amount of damage to his pants so that they will fall.
Alright.
As he tries to walk away.
Okay, yeah. As you do that, you kind of like, and like just hold him up and kind of stumbling.
I call after him. Do you want your glove back?
Kind of looks back towards you and holds up his pants. Keep it as a token of my victory.
Oh my god, wait, is this Bee Boop?
He turns around.
Is this an adult Bee Boop?
And walks away. The dyad, there's like...
So...
Y'all are gross.
Does anyone want to stay at this party? I'm getting kind of tired.
I think we've accomplished what we needed.
Did we talk to... Sorry, I'm Leonidas. Did we talk to everyone that we were supposed to?
Talked to Lucinda. You've talked to Runda. You've talked to...
Elephant Man.
Winston.
Bin Man.
There's still... Jacob, the dyad, who's right there kind of next to you guys, and the Vop.
But we've already talked to... We've already got it in.
We've
right?
got 2 ins, technically.
Yeah.
Did you complete your mission?
Oh.
Well,
what mission?
There was completion.
Did you complete our mission?
There was a lot of completion.
Okay. Did you
If you know what I mean.
Did you speak to the dyad?
Oh. Did I speak to the dyad? No, I didn't.
I figured. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, I was going to.
I figured you got distracted knowing you after these few months.
Distracted? I had the entire room's eyes on me. And then I was going to go up and talk to them, but this motherfucker has to fuck somebody's wife. Why'd you do it?
For the record, I did it because it felt good.
I don't think that's actually who fucked that person's wife.
P.A.N.T.S. Not out loud.
Didn't work. I I've seen people be able to speak through brains.
That is something interesting. Should we go?
We should.
High five.
High five.
Great success.
Great success,
Great
yes.
on the day.
All right. You guys head out of the party. Make your way out up the cellar, maybe grabbing a few more drinks off the trays, champagne as you guys are walking out. You board a carriage and you head down to the valet parking. As you get to the parking, the Earl is pulled up. And as you guys are walking up to it, the door opens, and out steps Yuri Gruznik.
Oh,
I shove Rittenhouse in a bush.
No, I'm already.
Oh, you guys are. There's no bush around.
I was gonna say.
There's a fountain that's like it's like a roundabout. And there's a fountain, and Yuri, the real Yuri, goes to you and is like, you know, usually when people best me for a moment, I kill them quickly. I'm a busy man. But all of you, I'm gonna kill slowly. Because not only did you embarrass me at my tin can, you kept me from going to my favorite party. And I love fucking parties. So be ready to die slowly. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So, we will pick up
Parking lot brawl.
parking lot brawl after a party now. We'll pick up next week. Or not next week, week after next. So what is that?
July. It's like July.
Grab all your
July
friends and we'll go down to the parking lot brawl.
11th.
July 11th.
July 11th. So y'all, until then, have a wonderful 4th of July. Not necessarily celebrate America and the decisions she has been making, especially our government, but our troops who have given so much and family. That was really quite impressive that you got there. Celebrate them, be with family, take that week to take stock of who you love and who you want to fight for. And other than that, welcome back to Cordia, to Mobiaux. We're so excited to be here. And my friends, I love you deeply. I'm glad to be here. And my friends, we will see you on the 11th. The camera pans away. And now,
Goodbye.
let's raid.
We'll see you next
Go to
time.
see you next time.
Where?
you